What's up, everybody? Hope y'all are having a good Thursday. Open up Discord because I always forget.
Yeah, we watching Eddie, getting facts ready, keeping all the cameras steady, audio ready.
Where am I looking? What am I trying to do here?
Patriots prepared for
the Eddie Block Show. There we go.
Eddie Block Film Show. Eddie Block Films. Eddie Block
Now we're in there.
Eddie Block. Eddie Block.
I gotta shave. I gotta shave. Joe got the one in the chamber. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing today? It's Thursday. Oh, I'm a little wore out. Been out in the sun all day. I'm part of a group. You know, it's a drinking club, but it's a historical society. You know, we built monuments and stuff for building in places that have been there for at least 100 years. And like, what am I saying? Like, but I need to get my I need to dig underneath my the asphalt I have here on my property and get something over to the other side. So I was like, would anybody like to do me a favor? You know, you can make some money. Come on out to dig this up for me, you know, and help a brother out. So one guy answered, you know, and he lives up here. I never met him before. He's actually not new into the club, but new into our area, our local. And guy tries, but he's not a construction worker. Let's just put it that way. What I'm used to and stuff. And it's like, okay, whatever. But the dude then brings along his daughter, and I don't understand why, you know, he would bring his daughter, but oh my goodness, she's a redhead and she's like 24 years old, just out of the Navy. So I enjoy looking. I'm not gonna lie. She's a very sweet young lady. In fact, I'm gonna get Goofy's willing to help her get her full disability from the Navy because she's having trouble with it. But my fucking stepdad, my stepdad walks out this morning and was like, because I was welding something up. You know, I have a little area, I just set it up and I can weld from my scooter and stuff. Stepdad rolls up and he's like, see, you know, you leave the guy alone and he'll shut the fuck up and start working instead of just standing there all day. I'm like, David, he can fucking hear you. And he's like, no, he can't. I'm like, you don't have your hearing aids in, dude. So it's just like, but the guy did some more work today. He didn't completely finish. Hopefully he's gonna finish on Saturday. But oh my goodness, his young daughter, she's like in the gardening. I don't know about gardening, but she was like, man, I could help clean up the place around here. And my stepdad's got his whole backyard has been messed up. So she's been cleaning like crazy back there. So it's a good thing worked out. It's a good thing. You know? Either way. It's nice having a beautiful lady to look at while, you know, I'm around. But I know I've given up on my chance of ever finding the right person again. I am not going through a 12-year marriage like I did before. It's not worth it. I got too many disabilities. So now my new episode of Smoke is on. Oh, I gotta watch that. But yeah, I'm just enjoying life. I enjoy looking at. I can look at a different woman every day. I can fall in love with the girl on TV, you know, and not have to worry about dealing with them. It's great. Anyways, oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on in the Wall Street Journal. Apparently they posted. Oh, it just popped up right away already. Apparently they posted about President Trump and some. It's interesting. And then this guy Tatter, they're always fighting back and forth. You know, these people are fighting to get clicks. It's like this guy who goes online and he acts like he's bringing you the real news, but all he does is go out there and start fights with people. And it's just like those people that just watch NASCAR for the crashes. People watch him and he makes a lot of money because they think they're really getting the news from him when they're not. They're not. He just copies what everybody else says and he starts a fight and stuff, you know. So it's just. That's what this dude is. He's starting a fight now so he can get more people watching him because he's lost a lot of money because not everybody likes 100% of everything President Trump does. So now he's calling people names because you don't like what's going on with the Epstein files. Well, you know what? It's okay to not like 100% of everything the president does. You're still a supporter. You know, I'm not a follower. Do I like what's going on with the Epstein files? I do not. First you say there is some, then there isn't, then there is, then there isn't. Stop BSing me around. It's pissing me off. You ran on I'm gonna get the Epstein files out, and you don't have them out. So am I a little pissed about it? Yeah. Do I hate President Trump? No, because so far he's done a lot of good things, and also he's like the best shot we got. You know, he's got the best. I just gave you a couple treats, dude. I said, then go upstairs and go to sleep if that's what you want. Go upstairs. You can go hang out in the air conditioner. I won't get mad. Like, but Dad, I want some more treats. Booga booga booga. I felt bad because I guess their car broke down, so I had to go pick them up. And like the whole back seat is set up for Donnie, and the way I set the back seat up, it comes straight up to where my armrest is, you know, the center console. And so I couldn't lift it up, so she couldn't sit there, so she had to sit on Donnie's bed with Donnie in the back. I felt bad. Anyways, this loser is attacking your little mates. What's going on? Don't attack Cat Turd, or you will face the wrath of the litter mates. What a joke. What a joke is these people are fucking. So, the whole stuff about Donald J. Trump, you know, is apparently I don't know which one is the real one. I haven't seen it yet, but apparently he sent so supposedly he sent Epstein a drawing of a woman with boobs and says "Happy Birthday, Donald J. Trump" or something like that because it was Epstein's birthday, and now they're like, "Oh my god." I mean, so fuck. Even if he did, who cares? Who cares? You're telling me as a boy, you were never a little tiny kid and would type in 8008 so you could spell boob on a calculator, right? You're telling me you've never thought dirty, you've never watched porn. Type in 80. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. There's nobody that is that pure that they've never looked at a woman if they're a guy and said, God damn. I mean, look at a few minutes ago, I was talking about a little 24-year-old chick that's around my house doing work around there, and I'm enjoying the view. So are you telling me that everybody in this world doesn't do stuff like that? I call bullshit. I call bullshit. Even if this isn't the one I've been seeing, right? But so the Wall Street Journal, what's up, C. Dog? Right, boobs. Boobs. You're telling me that I would have to, if I were to guess, I would say at least 95% of people have had a person of the opposite sex walk by and say, "Holy shit, look at that! Oh my goodness, man!" Going through we still every men's club I've been in, that's all we do is talk about boobs and women and damn, look at what's his name, that Stein dude, Alex Stein, calling AOC the big booty Latina. She I don't know if she has a big booty really, but she's from here down, AOC looks good. So, oh my God, am I going to be in the Wall Street Journal tomorrow? Because I said, oh my God, AOC's got a nice rack. Everybody's done it once or twice, or if you're like me, 100 million times. And I always explain it this way. You know what? I love art, and God created women as artwork for us men to look at. I don't get it how women love us men. I mean, look, we're freaking hairy. We stink. We sometimes get fat. I understand why lesbians become lesbians, because women are hot. They're soft. They smell nice. They're clean. Right? So am I now like a bad guy because I think I love looking at a beautiful woman? Am I bad because, I've texted a friend, I'm like, oh my God, dude, this woman just walked by wearing a bikini, like everything's hanging out, and holy shit. Like, I'm old enough to remember the cartoons where we had a dog that would sit there, and every time he saw a hot woman, or I don't know if it was a dog or what it was, but their eyes would pop out every time they saw a hot woman walk by, and their tongue would go out and say "ooga ooga," you know. What was that movie? I'm not dirty. I'm just drawn that way. Oh yeah, Roger Rabbit. Roger Rabbit. So what if President Trump drew a stick figure with some boobs and sent it to Jeffrey Epstein? It's a guy thing. And you know what? I've been married. I've been married. I've dated a lot of women. And a lot of women I've dated have been like, damn, look at the ass on that dude. Or, they'll see somebody naked in TV show and holy shit, look at the pecker on that dude. I'm not saying their exact words. But we all do it. Oh my goodness. Donald J. Trump. He drew a picture of some boobs. Is this the one that they're showing or something? Please don't show this on the Wall Street Journal. It's a hand sketch. They may think I'm a sex trafficker. Am I gonna actually have, let's go to the Wall Street Journal. And I hate the Wall Street Journal, by the way. You know how many times they have taken my videos and used my videos without paying me a damn thing? There's only 2 companies that actually paid me for my footage from January 6th. That was HBO and then a religious group who was making a documentary, and they're like, "Hey Eddie, can we use your video?" And they pay me very well. Not gonna lie. So let's see what you gotta subscribe. Gotta subscribe. Gosh darn it. Let's see. Actually, HBO paid me pretty well too. If you don't know, I have my own Internet Movie Database profile. Pretty crazy. They used the worst picture in the world they could have of me, though. Let's see if it'll let me click on it. Nope, it's that same thing, and they're gonna hide everything, aren't they? You suck, Wall Street Journal. Let's see if this Newsweek shows it. I want to see the actual picture they're talking about. Don't y'all? Don't y'all? Siri. Hey, Siri. Holy shit, Batman. I started my nephew's texting me. Hold on. Sorry. What's Hope sending me? I know, I shouldn't be doing this. I'm a bad streamer. I'm tired today. Like I said, I've been in the heat. I've been welding all day long. Yes, I know how to weld. Self-taught welder. We're not going to show it. Has anybody seen it? Hope, are you out there? Hope. Hopity, hope. Are you out there? Can you send it to me? Let's see. Maybe CNN will show it. Or have they not shown it at all? Let's read the story. Maybe they haven't shown it at all. A collection of letters gifted to Jeffrey Epstein for his 50th birthday in 2003 included a note bearing Donald Trump's name and an outline of a naked woman, according to Wall Street Journal. Oh, so they haven't even shown it. The drawing depicting a woman's breast and a Donald signature in the place of pubic hair surrounded several lines of written text, according to the newspaper which reviewed the letter. It concluded with the line, "Happy birthday, and may every day be another wonderful secret." Trump in an interview with, oh no. But even if he did, who cares? If he sent this to what's his name over there, Jeffrey Epstein, who cares? Oh my gosh. And this guy, I used to like this guy, this cat turd dude, and he's just, nope. He's just a joke nowadays. Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson just made a courageous declaration. We will not cooperate with ICE. Well, you know what? I hate to say it, Brandon Johnson, but you are not above the law. And, well, federal government, Trump's not to make a pun, even though it is a pun. But the national government Oh, almost. What's going on, buddy? I know, Donnie Mulo.
We will not cooperate.
I said boobs draw.
ICE.
I know. Mwah. Yes, I do kiss my dog. My dog is my best friend. If you don't like it, well, too bad. Because Donnie and Panda are my best friends. Huh, you guys take care of Dad? You guys take care of Dad? Heck. They both see me naked. They both know all the bad stuff I do. They know when I fart. They know when I burp, and they don't care. And they still stay around. So they're good in my eyes. Yes, I said boobs, Draw. Big old boobies. Redheaded boobies. Redheads get me. So, my last my last two girlfriends. My last three girlfriends have all been redheads. And man, haven't been good. Haven't been good. Maybe that's why I gave up on women. And I'm not going to men. Shut the fuck up. Obama deported 3 million illegals in 8 years. We have to pick our numbers up. All right, this Texas dude is pretty cool. The Texas one. What's going on here? Why the hell is at Tamu? I think it's Shamu when I hear that name. Shamu. Why the hell is Tamu encouraging students to report ICE agents to the police and treating gender identity as if Biden's Title IX rule was still in effect? They love the peanut butter. They love the peanut. You're talking about my dogs? Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Oh wow. Actually, I'm wrong. One of my girlfriends I thought was a redhead, and then finally one day I was like, what actual color is that? Because it was like a strawberry blonde, and they're like, I'm not a redhead. Damn it. Hey, Wall Street Journal, I found another one in my attic. I guess we're going to be seeing boobs all day today, aren't we? Are we going to be seeing boobs all day today, Panda? Oh, my goodness. We don't have to agree with each other 100%. Dude, you stole that from me. I wrote this on your fucking timeline a lot, asshole. You stole my shit. We're still on YouTube, so I got to say the full name. It's funny. The news can say it, people can say it, but if I say it, I get kicked off of YouTube. You can't say this word right here. So you got to say the full word. Transgender athlete sues Princeton University after allegedly being kept out of women's race at event. Okay, this is, the problem is it should fail. It should get thrown out right away. But unfortunately, we have these liberal judges. Got these liberal judges that are going to pass it along. It's not their decision to kick you out of the race, young man. I'm guessing. It's the law. It's a government law now. They lose their funding if they let you race. Oh, we're up to 10. Can we do a commercial real quick? I think we can. What the heck? It's not going to let me do it yet? I know we got 10 people up in there. Hold on. I got to do something. I'm going to rumble. Rumble. I like Rumble Studio. It makes my life a lot easier, but it needs a lot more features, and it's got to stop messing up. It keeps messing up. Oh, now we can do it. Okay, let's see. We can do a Rumble Premium commercial for 24 cents, or we can do $17.75 commercial for 18 cents. And if you guys are saying, Eddie, why are you doing commercials for 24 cents? Because it adds up. I don't like begging for money, and so if I can make $1 a day here, by the end of the month, sometimes it gets up high enough to where I make enough money to pay for at least my internet service. Anyways, this sponsorship is from Rumble, and one that is incredibly important to the survival of the company. When Rumble first started in 2013, they built the platform for the small creator. They didn't censor or have biases. They were fair and treated all creators equally. No one thought platforms would censor political conversation or censor the opinions on COVID. But they did. Facebook admitted they fell to the pressures from the Biden and Harris administration. How is it Biden and Harris administration, by the way? Rumble did not. They held the line. They are attacked daily for giving us a voice to talk to you, my friends. They're attacked in corporate media. They're attacked by governments like France. They're attacked from brand advertisers who refuse to work with them. Corporate America is fighting to remove free speech. Rumble is fighting to keep it. Rumble won't survive with brand advertisers because they don't get much of it. Watching our show on Rumble is the most they can ask from you, but if you really believe in this fight, and if you have the means, one major way you can help Rumble survive is by joining Rumble Premium. Join the community that believes in the First Amendment and believes in our human right to free speech. Rumble is now offering $10 off with promo code STUDIO when you purchase an annual subscription. So go to rumble.com/premium and use promo code STUDIO. Like I said, if you have the means and believe in the cause, now's the time to join Rumble Premium. If you don't have the means, we are just happy if you watch us on Rumble. What's up, C? Dude, Rumble rumbled me themselves. I hope that commercial counted. Rumble just rumbled me themselves. What a bunch of brats. Siri just came over to the dark side. Oh no, it said completed. It said completed, so I guess I got it just in time. What am I doing here? Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. By the way, if you guys forget where I was. I think I was watching on Amazon Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, you get to watch Prime for free. And they had Lost in Space, and it's actually a pretty good show. Siri says he has to afford the extra peanut butter for the animals. Dude, every time I say your name, Siri, my Siri device starts popping up and thinking I'm talking to her. Gra says Rumble has been lagging really bad lately, but still better than YouTube. Right? Rumble's always better than YouTube because they give us our freedom of speech. Right? I don't have to worry about what I say. Oh, and here's another thing. If y'all didn't watch the other day, I got a call. I got like 3 calls in a row, and I'm like, who is this? It's a spammer number, it looks like. And finally, leave a voicemail saying, this is FBI agent, blah, blah, blah. I need to talk to you about giving your stuff back. So I called back right away, and he didn't answer. And then he called me again, and he's like, hey, Eddie, I was one of the agents that was at your house back in 2021, and I'd like to bring you your stuff back, but we have 2 different addresses for you, one in Oklahoma and one here in by Bass Lake. And I was like, okay, well, so what do I need to do? He's like, well, which address are you living at? And I'm thinking, oh shit, are they gonna come up and arrest my ass or what? And so they're like, no, we want to give you your stuff back, and we need to know if we need to send it to Oklahoma because it's still in Washington, D.C. And I'm like, no, I'm here. He's like, so are you at the address at Bass Lake, California? I said, yep, that's me. He's like, all right, so I'm going to order it to be sent over here from Washington, D.C. And then as soon as I get it, I'll call you and I'll hand deliver it to you to your house. I was like, sweet. And then in my back of my head, I'm like, holy shit, are these motherfuckers going to come up and arrest me? Are they going to come arrest me? You always got, I just watched my friends get, sentenced to 22, 18, 16, 12, and 10 years in the prison. Luckily, they got pardoned. And so that's still in the back of my head. I'm still worrying. But anyways, so right away, I text my attorney who's been working on getting me my stuff back. And oh my God, I should have been a lawyer. The amount of money that I paid that dude, along with, I have him and then I have Alex Jones's lawyer. I paid both those guys a shit ton of money, right? And so I texted him. I was like, hey, Dan, was that you? No, the FBI called me today and they're going to give me my stuff back. So instantly he called me. He's like, no, that actually wasn't me, Eddie. I've been working on it. I've left phone calls. And so then he called me again today. He's like, I called the agent, he wants to make sure and talk to him because he wants to ask so I can be safe. And so I text the agent. I'm like, hey, my attorney's going to call you. He's like, no problem. Anything I can do to help. So hopefully everybody pray they're just going to give me my shit back. I'm not going to keep it. The minute I get it, here's the problem. When they took my computers and my hard drives, there's pictures of me and my mom that I can't lose. There's pictures of me and, my dad on there. Pictures that I want to keep. Videos. When I was working with Ben Berkwam, I had so many videos on there that I never got a chance to edit and put up. I have videos from the Proud Boy stuff that I never got a chance to edit and put up. I had all my stuff from January 6th on there, like all my videos from January 6th on there. And so I don't want to keep it because I'm afraid they're putting something on there. But at the same time, I want to keep the videos and stuff so I can edit them and go over them. What's up, Gavin Newsom, my good old buddy? So what I'm doing is this. I'm gonna take the stuff off of my computers. Like my iMac, it was only like a month old. I had a fully loaded iMac that I just spent thousands and thousands of dollars on, and they took it. They took my iPad, my iPhone. I think it was iPhone 11 or 12. I forget which one. Another iPhone because I always have to have two. They took my iPad, uh, my MacBook Pro Air, laptop. Well, shit. Hold on. I got a picture of it. Got a picture of everything they took. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, I know how to find it. I saved it under FBI on my computer. I've got the list, and you know how I have it because Linda Hanna, my good friend, she is the one who's like, Eddie, dude, you gotta FBI space. Oh, search. Oh wait, I gotta plug in the other drive. You know what, so Linda, I sent Linda the copy of both the copy of it and hold on, I get it. So Gavin says stored on an external hard drive. Yeah, but the word, I don't know. Can't they still put stuff on there? But like, it's interesting when you find out all that they took. So hold on, let me open up this. Let me go to my attorney because I sent him a copy of it really recently. Not DoorDash. Oh wait, here we go. Where's? Oh, that's my brother. Here's Dan. I gotta find a picture of it. Oh no, that's Diga. That's Diga Work. Where is my attorney? Oh, here he is. Find it. Which picture is this? Nope, that's not the one. All right, here we go. So this right here is the actual warrant that they had to search my entire house. So it says in a matter of the search of, and it has my address, not my name. They were only searching for my address, and I no longer live there, so you can drive by there all the fuck you want to. So it says an application by a federal law enforcement officer for an attorney of the government request the search and seizure of following person or property located at Eastern District of California. So it was just my property. You are commanded to execute this warrant before February 5th, 2021. It was signed on January 2022 at 2021 at 11:30 a.m. They were at my house by noon. I think they were at my house by noon, if I remember right. And it's not even a real it's not a wet signature as they call it. Not even a wet signature. Hold on, let me find the other picture. The picture I want? Nope. Oh, that's my attorney sent me that picture. Where is it? By the way, you want to see the video of? Oh man, how come it's so small?
Got an open door?
Okay, how do I? Sorry.
Search warrant, police!
Oh, there it is. I didn't realize it was right there. What happened?
Search warrant, police!
This is when the FBI. Yes, I know. I had a mess. I just closed down my thrift store, and I had a small house, and I had everything in front because I'm lazy. I'm crippled. Don't make fun of the mess. But here was the FBI raiding my house. Look at them. So we got 1, 2, 3 guns. This guy has a gun out 4. This one has a gun out 5. A gun there. This guy's gonna come up with a big, huge. What do you call that thing?
Got an open door?
What the thing the fire department uses to break down doors?
Search warrant, police!
Right. And if you don't notice, they're like breaking shit here. Like this was just an open carport that I just surrounded with wood so that way my dogs couldn't get out. They opened it up. All my fucking dogs got out that day. Except for Donnie, because Donnie wouldn't leave my side.
Police! Search warrant, police!
See, she's got a gun way over there. So they're probably in my alley too, right? Don't forget the big picture of both. Shut up, dog.
FBI warrant, come to the door.
They broke my camera. They broke my camera.
Hey, Eddie, come on out, police. We have a search warrant. All right, your hands. Did your dog bite? All right, hands where we can see them, all right?
Picture of Michelle Obama behind Barack with the
Did your
strap
dog
on.
bite? Okay.
I think you know what's funny though? So I gotta tell you something funny. So they left the dogs inside. They went in my house for like 3 hours, and one of the FBI agents comes out. He's like, man, that little fucking dog bit me. I had a little dog named Brownie. She was maybe about this big. She was a little terrier. Brown. Everybody knows Brownie. She actually bit one of the FBI officers. I don't know which one.
All right, go back to my partner right over here.
But yeah, that was them dragging me out of my house. Here it is. Here's the letter. So here's how we can look up everything. If I can make this one bigger. Can I? Control plus. So look. All right. Damn it. All right, so let's see what they took. A cell phone, iPhone 12 Pro, model number, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't even matter. That thing doesn't work anymore. Want my Bob's Big Boy hat, because that's the hat I wore January 6th. A GoPro 9 Black. One Sennheiser. So this was like a really expensive, like a studio microphone that they took from me. 2 black t-shirts, Scooter Gate on front. That was my Penelope shirts that I was selling. They have my Proud Boys hat. 1 iPhone in a black case. 1 recorder in 8. So it's a digital recorder, that journalists use. 1 media pass, Trump rally. So they stole my White House press pass. Proud Boy sticker. 1 black card box containing SanDisk adapters. Extreme. So all my SD cards, 128 gigabytes on that one. 1 Dayton Proud Boys patch, because when I was in January 6th, no, it wasn't January 6th, December 12th, they gave me the Dayton, Ohio chapter, gave me a Proud Boy patch. 1 iPad, 3 selfie sticks, 1 power. I'm going to get all my battery packs. I bet you my battery packs don't work anymore. So 1 bag of white plastic zip ties, right? You know why I use zip ties? I put zip ties to hold my cameras down on my scooter. With microphone, 1 JVC video camera. That's my 4K camera with microphone and accessories contained in 1 Apache hardcat case labeled Eddie Block Films. A Canon camera, red in color, model blah, blah, blah. And another Canon camera, EOS 80D. They gave me that one back already. 1 black bag containing a GoPro accessories. A Linksys switch. This is something I was selling on eBay. 1 camouflage backpack. I can't wait to get that back. Containing Proud Boys decals and Eddie Block Films stickers and business cards. 1 Apple MacBook Pro. That's my laptop. Found in a number 32 backpack. That's my San Jose Sharks backpack. Okay, I get my San Jose Sharks backpack too. 1 handicap baggage tag from Delta when I went to January 6th. An Acer LED LCD monitor with a cord. 1 iMac desktop. That was fully fucking loaded. That's what pissed me off the more. 1 Morphe. This is another battery pack. Front charger with card. 1. I don't even know. Extra. That was my hard drive. Another hard drive storage. 1 Samsung portable solid state drive. This is 5 gigabytes. 1 USB. 1 Neil Poulton external storage. I don't know why they're saying Neil Poulton. I don't know what the hell that is. It's those orangey ones. Hey, what's up, Andre Kiwi? The FBI took a Dell monitor. 1 black plate carrier with Proud Boys. So it's my Proud Boys plate carrier that I wore on January 6th. Containing Republic and the 3% flag patches. 1 space gray canister of mace. I took that on the airline. I don't know how I got away with taking that through the airline. Because I didn't have any mace on January 6th, and this dude gave it to me. I don't know how I got it back. They took my Xfinity router, my Microsoft Xbox One X with cards and cables, another Xfinity router, What else did they take? GoPro or 2 GoPro Hero 8s, all blacks. 1 Insta360 1X camera. That's my 360 camera. 1 DJI Osmo video camera found in combo backpack. So they took all of this stuff. What time did they say what time it was? It was, but anyway, so the FBI raided my house January 22nd, 2021, and I'm finally getting my shit back. So I'm happy. I'm happy. Are you guys sick and tired of hearing about the FBI raiding my house? Anyways, here we go. Let's get back to the news. I need some more energy drink. Did they keep my naked picture of Jerry? You know, fuck you, Graw. Fuck you. I felt bad for the FBI though, because I just got a divorce from my wife, and she was messing around with some dude on the internet and sent them some naked videos and pictures. And my wife, when we first met, she was really good looking and stuff, but over the years, you know, she didn't keep up with herself, and so I felt bad that they had to watch the naked videos. I didn't even want to watch them. Like, she does not know. You know, being married to a guy who makes documentaries and knows how to film stuff for a living, you would have think she would have learned something from me. She does not know what angles are for. Like, you know, normally the fat girls take the angles up here, you know, so you don't see this. Not her. So that's the one thing that made me laugh. The FBI had to deal with all that stuff. Anyway, so Representative Salazar, if you're working and paying taxes, you don't have a criminal record. If you're undocumented, if you've been in the country for more than 5 years, you don't have a criminal record, you're working and paying taxes. So this is the chick that wants to she wants to do she wants to make it that if you've been living here for a long time in the United States illegally, she wants to do amnesty. And I say F no. Why should people that broke the rules to get in here get amnesty? They broke the law. I don't think you should get amnesty at all. I think what they should say is this: look, if you want to self-deport right now, you want to go out, we will let you go through the process and come back in. If you don't self-deport, then guess what? You can't come back in ever again. This is bullshit. It took my mom 7 years to become a citizen. Yeah, and she's a Republican. Yeah. It took my mom 7 effing years to become an American citizen. And my dad was in the military. You know, she married my dad here in the United States, but they met at Camp New Amsterdam in the Netherlands. That's why I'm half Dutch. I'm a Dutch boy. All right, Trump Presidential Library is going to be painted with real gold. What the hell? Is reportedly preparing to sue the Wall Street Journal. Oh, I see why. Yeah, because when he sued ABC and George Stephanopoulos, all that money went to his library, right? And when he sued CBS, it all went to his library as a donation, which I think is bullshit. Because then they get credit for donating that money. You know, it's a tax write-off. I think that's BS. The Wall Street Journal wants us to believe Merrick Garland and Christopher Wray sat on this for 4 years. Is this the actual picture that they're saying happened? Because that does look like Donald J. Trump's signature, right? But oh my gosh, oh no! You mean he's a guy who likes boobs and he wrote a happy birthday? How many of you have ever bought somebody a birthday card, and if it's for a girl, you buy him a dude half naked saying here's your birthday wish, or if it's a guy, you give him a picture of a half naked chick? I mean, I've done it. I've done it many times. I thought it was funny. Oh my gosh, President Trump sent off a fucking a stick figure of a woman naked. And I get it. Yes, it went to Jeffrey Epstein. Hey Donnie, why did you send a picture of a picture like that to Jeffrey Epstein? Can you explain to us why? Can you? No handsome boy. All right, just way too much money on that level. Subscription canceled. The Wall Street Journal. How much do they cost? I wonder how much they cost. I don't know. I never pay for my news. By the way, Discord is open if you want to jump on in. Boom, Tim Burchett. If the Democrats were serious about the Epstein files, they wouldn't have waited 4 years to bring it up. Trump's not on the list. And I agree. I don't think President Trump's on the list. I think there's something going on, and I don't know what it is, but we're gonna figure it out. He's suing the Wall Street Journal already. Well, good. Are you so? Hey, can you ask your namesake if he can give you $1 million or two, huh? To support Donald J. Trump, the service dog, gonna come up here? Hold on, Donnie wants part of the show. Donnie wants to be part of the show. Oh, my big boy. Oh. All right, we get down now. You're slipping off my knee. Hey, I can't see the show, dude. All right, let's see if I can click on this so we can watch this.
Known a few criminals in my life. Heck, I've served in.
All right. Thank you very much, Manu. So I want to go straight out front now to someone in the center of all of this. That is the Republican Congressman, Tim Burchett. He is a co-sponsor of a resolution in the House to release files on Jeffrey Epstein. I very much appreciate your time. So Manu's reporting, maybe there's a vote that will happen. That maybe please. Johnson has agreed to something on Epstein.
Hey, Monster, get down.
You're obviously in the center of this. You're central to this legislation. Is there an agreement at this point?
No, ma'am, there's not. And honestly, if the Democrats were serious about this issue, they wouldn't have waited 4 years to bring it up. This is all politics. We need to be worrying about the victims in this thing, and we need to worry about justice and these dirt bags that were involved with these kids. And we need to publicly ridicule them and possibly hang them. But the reality is there probably isn't a list. I've known a few criminals in my life. Heck, I've served in elected office with a few of them, and they don't keep a list of their criminal activities. And Trump's not on this list, because if he was, Biden would have released it the first day.
I agree, 100%. I agree. What do you guys think? Pam Bondi, Trump could restore and save Alcatraz. I think he definitely wants to, right?
President Trump was the master builder in our country of construction, and he's been talking to construction companies who think they can come in here and fix this and fix it up in the way it should be and really try to restore it to its original capacity and save Alcatraz. President Trump was the
right. You know what? Hold on. I think, let me see. Let's see if we can find it here. I know that I flew my drone over Alcatraz, the real Alcatraz. You looked at mine. It was, I should say America's Voice News. Either America's Voice News or Ben Bergquist. Hell, I know an easier way. Let's just go to Facebook right here. We'll go to Facebook. Frontline America. I spelled it wrong. I'll show you what it looks like flying over it. Alcatraz. I spelled it right. Date published. So this is going to be, when did COVID start? 2020? Be in 2020. Was this when we flew over Alcatraz? Yeah, this was no.
Takeoff. The home point has been updated.
On,
please check it on the
really
map.
Freaking loud, isn't it? Yeah, that's the one I flew over Alcatraz. So watch this. We're flying my drone out to Alcatraz. So far, this is distance. So I'm 3,000 feet away. I'm 221 feet in the air. Let me get closer. There's Alcatraz. So this is Alcatraz. I don't know if you're allowed to fly a drone over it, but yeah. What did I say? I didn't say COVID. What did I say? But this was me and Ty flying my drone over Alcatraz. I was 7,000 feet away from me. 7,300 feet, 7,400 feet, 7,500 feet. I was traveling at 31 miles per hour. But this is Alcatraz from above.
Maximum flight altitude reached.
Yeah, so by law, you can only go up to 400 feet in the air. And so I set my limit at 400 feet so I don't get in trouble. But this is Alcatraz from the air. I've never actually been out there. Crosses, yeah, that's 100% restricted airspace. No, because it would have said right here, restricted airspace. It says flight distance may exceed. So we're 8,688 feet from where I flew the drone out. And you can see, this is a little map, so you can see exactly where you was. It's not restricted space because this would all be in red, saying I can't fly there. Well, it's not restricted. It's not a jail anymore.
Maximum flight altitude reached.
Oh, I know. That's a pretty good shot of Alcatraz, don't you think? I was screen recording it. So it was 1:44 p.m. Does it say the date? This was shot in 4K, but it's Facebook. Facebook doesn't have 4K. Oh, I can tell you what day it was. March 17, 2020. Frontline America with Ben Bergwall, March 17, 2020. So that's the day I flew out there. But this is what Alcatraz looks like. And then Ty was like, hey, Eddie, do you think you can fly all the way to the Golden Gate Bridge? And so now we start. It was so windy, though. I couldn't make it out to the Golden Gate Bridge because it was way too windy. But yeah, so that's Alcatraz. And so see now, so this is the Bay Bridge right there. That's the Bay Bridge. And now, so this is what do you call that? Oh my gosh! So Mill Valley is past there. Sausalito, that's what this is, Sausalito. But I was trying to get to the Golden Gate Bridge, but it just got way too far away. And see, I'm only doing 21 miles an hour because it was so windy that day, just so windy. We're 8,000 feet, getting closer to me. But we tried. Let me see how close I got to it. Nope. I had to turn around. I turned around. So this here is Pier 39. Oh no. This right here, so I know. So right here, this is a Safeway. This is the marina. That's where we were flying out of. This is the marina. The marina in San Francisco. And it's pretty much empty because you weren't allowed to go outside in public. You weren't supposed to be in public. What's up, AC? What's up? Hi, Cindy. Hi, Cindy. Dude, the Revolver Broadcasting is here. Oh, Revolver Broadcasting rated our stream. Thank you, my friend. By the way, guys, go check out Revolver Broadcasting. Every morning they do the morning word, and they read from the Bible, and then they go into Premiere, or what do you call it, Rumble Premium, and they play Christian rock. Anything you ask for, they'll play Christian rock. Pretty good. What's up, Face Family and Politics? Josh, you're both of those, right? Aren't you both names Josh? So this was San Francisco on March 17, 2020. In fact, I can show you the same day we flew out of, what do we fly out of? Twin Peaks. So let's say, we'll just type in drone. Eddie Block live drone footage from Morro Bay. Eddie Block, the Chaz in Seattle. Drone footage from Fresno. Oh wait, let me do 2020. This was that same day. Morro Bay, Chop Zone, Chaz Zone, Fresno, Bend, Pismo Beach. So this was Pismo Beach. And we're going to go watch it 1 second, so I'm going to take off right now. So this was May 17, 2020. We are here. I must have just posted these. Let's go up higher. So this is when you weren't supposed to be at the beach. Notice how everybody has to be 6 feet away. Wait, let me... So this was Pismo Beach. Yeah. I'm way away from you, dude. Beach guys. Carlos was flying his drone too, so that's why we were making sure we were separate. But this is Pismo Beach. Where am I at? What year did COVID-19 happen? Dude, I got a bad brain. But look. So you couldn't go in the bathrooms. You weren't. Oh, that's right there doing construction there. Looking at my drone, but look. Look at the people there, guys. I need to go higher because I see some stuff in front of me that I gotta go past. But I love my drone. I hardly ever use it, but I love my drone. All right, guys. Are you gonna keep flying, Eddie? Yeah, I'm still got a lot of battery left. I got about 2 or 3 more minutes left. In fact, some lady sent me some money to use a picture from this. That's when you were having beach doors arrested. Yeah, Gavin, it was. You can't find parking anywhere, guys. No parking. But so this is Pismo Beach. If you guys have never been to Pismo Beach, it's pretty cool. It's a good Mexican restaurant right here. It's a really good Mexican restaurant. You guys wonder why I don't want to leave California. This is why. Look at how beautiful this place is, guys. So this is going over Pismo Beach. You can go out. No, Harry's is not open. We went by there, but Harry's is selling shirts now. Yeah, Harry's is a bar in Pismo. I think some lady bought this picture right here. She wanted the picture with the sign in it. We can get everything right here. Yes, every shop is open, Helen. Well, not every shop, but almost. So I was live streaming this to Facebook. Anyways, I want to look for the. What was I looking for? The drone footage of San Francisco, huh? That's Pismo. Freaking Cookie Boy. That's that. And oh, that's when Gavin Newsom tried to call the cop, have me arrested flying over his house. Dude, where is it? How about this? Let's just type in my name. I think I put San Francisco. Maybe that's how we'll find it. 2020. Oh yeah, you guys remember Maddie Mueller? She's the girl that got her MAGA hat taken away from her.
The government employee.
Oh, this is Ellen Lee Zhao, but that's Maddie Mueller. He ran for mayor of San Francisco twice as a Republican. Nope, it wasn't that. Let's just type in my name. The only problem is in 2020, I filmed so many videos for Ben back then that it's going to be like hundreds of videos. Like this was us we went to a Trump rally in Las Vegas. Hey, this was us. We're just testing out. We're here at the Trump rally right now. Ben and I and Jared. Say hi, Jared. We're just testing out our live feed. Make sure it works here. So tonight when the Trump rally goes off. So let us know. This was September 20th, 2018. There's where he's going to be at right there. Like my ice hat. Ben gave me that ice hat. With all the camera setups.
Okay, sounds good.
Is anybody? Oh, I see 5 people are watching. If everybody can read this, let us know. We're just testing to make sure this works. We've been driving for a long time. You have a DJI Mini 4 Pro? That's awesome. I got the... We got our... All right, Linda, thank you for letting us know that it's working. I have a DJI Pro 2, yes. Or DJI Mavic. Come back at 7 o'clock tonight, and we're going to have our live feed going. So, once again, you want to see what I could have had? No, I can't afford the French Laundry.
I mean, I don't mind.
We can't afford the French Laundry. But look, this is the Trump rally in Las Vegas. That's where Trump's going to be speaking at. Right there.
No, feel free. I mean, he's a guy. I don't trust him. But
so, and that's where Sean Hannity was. Sean Hannity's going to be. So,
yeah, I know.
So we're here. Ben's getting ready. And we just got informed Jared is going to take us to Trump Hotel. We're checking into the Trump Hotel. Yeah.
Oh, we're live on Frontline.
We're live on Frontline.
Love it. Who's your president? All right, brother.
Hashtag Trump, me too. So yeah, we had a lot of fun there. Agnes Givney. Sacramento. Chop Zone. It's gonna piss me off. I can't find this video I'm looking for now. We were messing with Ty. Somehow Ty falls asleep no matter whenever we're driving.
I got COVID figuring
What's up, Pamela G? Thank you for putting a Revolver channel. I'm always a driver. Oh yeah, this is when Ben got arrested. And then his wife blamed me because it was my idea. And this is when I got kicked out of Gavin Newsom rally. Where the heck is it? It's gonna drive me nuts if I can't find it. Oh yeah, it's me at Roger Stone.
Was there when I married my wife Lydia. I had great.
You'll recognize a lot of people in this video.
We're gonna be bringing you some big.
What's going on, guys? I hope you enjoyed Roger Stone out here in Las Vegas.
Tell who you are.
My name is Jeffrey Eric. I'm the Prudent Patriot. I also have a page. You can see me on numerous videos of Ben Bergquam, Will Johnson. I'm an admin for Latinos for Trump. You know, the diverse group that they are. To Vegas, and for a fact, his wife.
And
we're gonna
big,
Joe
huge
Biggs
guy.
in here. I think I talked to
A
Joe
lot of
Biggs
things going on. Tell us who you are and what did you come here today for?
I'm Daniel, and I wanted to come here to meet Roger Stone. Great and awesome man. Donald Trump backs him up, and he backs Donald
Pancho
Trump
Benny,
up.
yeah.
Everything's great about that man.
So I noticed a lot of guys here in black and yellow. You guys are Proud Boys, right?
Yes, we are. We are proud Western Shores.
I'm a Proud Boy. I wasn't allowed to tell people that I was a Proud Boy because Real America's Voice did not want me letting people know I was a real Proud Boy tonight.
We believe in the West is the best. We believe God is on top of everything. We don't believe that.
Then I talked to Joe Biggs. I think
right now. I want to see if he'll go with us. I was going to Lake. Roger's up there. He's shoot.
Where was it? I think Enrique. Yeah, Enrique's.
We are trying to get on. Hi, Cindy.
Right?
Yeah.
There we go.
What's going on? Hey, Enrique, can I get you for a front line real quick?
There's Joe Biggs.
What's up, brother? We're here with Frontline America with Ben Bergquam. This is Enrique Tarrio.
Oh, shit.
What's going on?
With Ben right here?
Yeah, no, Ben's in Fresno right now.
It doesn't matter. This show's
We're doing it, yeah.
This is great. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you hit share. We're here with Roger Stone, an American hero that was basically exonerated.
Yeah.
The system was pinned against him, and we had such a great president, right?
Yeah.
That he went ahead
Amazing
and he
president.
pardoned him. Because our president is about justice and truth, right?
Yes, sir.
And the most important thing that we can do right now is, and I love saying this on my show, is on November 4th, bring a fucking bus with you to come vote. Bring your neighbor. Bring
That's when Donnie was
everybody
born.
that you can. Don't just make your vote a +1. Make your vote a +2, a +3, +4. Let's get it done, people.
Right on. All right, God bless America. Thanks, Enrique, man. No problem. Catch you tonight. Let's see who else we got. Ben's doing stuff down there in Fresno.
I took the picture with Roger Stone later on. Sorry, that's not on there. Ben's daughter, flying my drone there. Seattle. Where was this at? This is Seattle in the Chad zone. I was trying to hide. Seattle. Oh, here we go. This is what I'm looking for.
Hey, what's up, everybody out there?
So this was March 17, 2020.
Frontline America land.
When we fly our drone over.
This is the view from up here.
This is San Francisco. Like, there's nobody driving around.
And so that's
now,
what I was trying to do.
And look, nobody. This street.
This
there's
is from
probably
my drone.
what 30,000 cars drive down that street normally on an average day, and nobody there. Let me zoom it back out.
Oh no, that was from my camera.
Right, and I'm like,
it was cold.
Of them.
I'm at the top of the, but it's way worse. It's not as bad as they say.
No, I filmed my drone that day. Where it is? Oh, I know what I can do. I can go in month, huh? Nope, only date. Never mind. Anyways, let's get back to the news. Sorry, guys. Bringing back old memories of me traveling the country with Frontline America. The Wall Street Journal poked the bee's nest. This should be good. How much money do you think President Trump's going to get from that, Pamela? America's Voice. Yeah. Also, Pam, do you have Frontline America with Ben Bergquam? He's somebody you definitely want to watch. We don't really do. He doesn't really do. Facebook anymore. He mostly does Law and Border, Ben Bergquam clips, Law and Border with Ben Bergquam. You know, he's part of one of my list right here. But Ben Bergquam's a guy you definitely want to watch. He works for Real America's Voice News. Great dude, honest guy. He doesn't tell you any lies. He will tell you the truth and only the truth. I've known Ben for a long time. We've had our ups and downs, but no matter what, this guy is the guy that's going to tell you the truth. He's very religious. And, I mean, Ben's dad was a preacher. Ben was supposed to be a preacher, and he got into politics. So Ben Bergquam, he's very, very religious, very faithful. It was so hard streaming from him because I went from working construction and cussing every day to working for Ben Bergquam to where I couldn't say a cuss word at all. And it was difficult. It was difficult for a while there. Multiple arrests and anti-Trump protesters shut down New York City intersection. Let's see.
You will be placed under arrest on the charge of disorderly conduct. If you do not cooperate and accompany the arresting officer to the prisoner transport vehicle, or if you resist arrest, you may be charged with additional crimes. Since you have refused
what the heck was that?
You will be placed under arrest on the charge of disorderly conduct.
Can somebody tell me? Is that cute? Does that woman look good wearing just a bra out in public? I don't think so. I don't. And I like boobs. I don't think she looks good at all. You don't know his... that's okay, Pam. Thank you, though. By the way, guys, I have Pamela G and I have Hope, and they are the two best mods you can ever have in the world. They do everything for me, and I love them to death.
If you do not cooperate and accompany the arresting officer to the prisoner transport vehicle, or if you resist
Hey, sweetheart. I just gave you dinner, mamas. Oh, you know what? I bet you I know what it is, Pam. It's Frontline America with Ben Bergquam. Frontline. I'll put it in the chat. America. Ben Bergquam. Here we go. Frontline America. This is Ben's channel. I'll post it up. If you guys don't follow Ben Bergquam, he is a great friend of mine, like I said. He's a real true one. You can even ask Gavin Newsom. Gavin loves him too. There we go. That's his Rumble. Then we'll go to X. We'll go here. Ben Bergquam. Ben Bergquam, Real America's News. If you're on X, this is him on X. Like, he's the guy that we've done so many documentaries at the border and stuff like that. Ben does everything real. Let's watch his opening for his new show.
Heads up, y'all. Heads up. Ben Bergquam with his
camera. Truth coming through. Heads up.
Kamala Harris and her creepy Democrat buddies want you to believe that the invasion of our southern border over the last 4 years is somehow simply just not their fault. To no one's surprise, now they want you to believe that it was all the fault of former President Trump.
Oh, that's one of the
But
originals.
we here at Law and Border have the receipts that shows them not only for the liars they are, but that this border disaster was absolutely preventable. And border czar Kamala Harris is solely responsible for the...
So this is an old one. Let's see what his most recent. Here we go. This is him. Oh, it's 26 minutes. That's too long for us. You know what? It should be on my Eddie Blocks Films channel. Hold on. I'm going to show you guys a video. It's graphic, but this will show you how Ben became known. Berkeley. I always spell Berkeley wrong. Probably won't find it. Here we go. This is the video. Once again, folks, this is a video I made for Ben. Made this in 6 years ago. I made this for Ben.
We are at the pro-Trump rally in Berkeley. I'm here with Jaden. How you doing, brother? What are you out here for? I'm here to protest Trump.
So this is in 2018.
Could you just tell us a little about what happened here?
So I went out to have a conversation, had my Make America Great hat and my Trump flag and my Stop Liberal Intolerance.
Yeah, the Battle of Berkeley. Gavin knows Gavin's been watching me and Ben for years.
I disagree whether or not he's honest. I think he says what comes there. There goes a punk who stole my hat, right? So we got these thieves over here. I'm gonna go try and find this guy. You don't want me to get my hat back? Guys, these are the fascists here that call the right the fascists. They steal your hat. They steal your hat. Stop stealing. Watch yourself. Yeah, that's what you get. You get punched in the face by cowards.
They hit him with a
You get hit
cane.
in the head by cowards. You hit people in the back of their head when they're not looking. You guys are cowards. You guys are cowards. What's that? Well, it doesn't justify it, does it? Does it justify it? Is this justified? Is this what the left believes in? It's justified. This guy, is this justified? Look at this. Look at this. That's what you hit me in the head with a stick from behind. You hit me in the head with a stick from behind. You guys are cowards. You guys are cowards. You guys are cowards.
He went there all by himself.
This motherfucker keeps hitting people in the head with sticks.
Watch him.
Yeah. You're a coward. I got your face. I got your face.
You're the Nazis!
That's what you get, guys. This is what you get.
And his daughter was there, but luckily he kept his daughter and his wife in the car.
Tolerance does to you right there. Hey, Dad.
That's Chloe.
But that's liberal tolerance for you. These guys are out there, saying that Trump's a fascist, and this is what they do. They come from behind and hit you in the head with a stick, and then hit you.
Show in their mouth. Your mouth.
It's okay. Anyways, just want to let you guys know I'm all good. Went back into the crowd and got some video with some of the guys out here standing up to them. Bottom line is it's time to stand up to this nonsense. Whoever you are, wherever you're at across this country, it's time to stand up. These guys are cowards. They try to intimidate people, but we're not going to be intimidated. I don't stand for everything Trump stands for, but I stand for truth, and I stand for liberty, and I stand for freedom, and I stand with the people that fought for this country to make us safe.
Anyways, if you guys want a copy of that video, that's not, I don't know how much longer this channel is going to be up, but that's, if you ever want to show anybody a great video, that's a great video right there. What other thing? Ben Bergquam, Gavin Newsom. Here we go. Hey Gavin, do you remember when Ben stopped your whole entire swearing in?
It was absolutely the appropriate time.
Remember that ice hat I was wearing a few minutes ago in one of those other videos? That was it. That's the one Ben gave me.
Protesters make their voices heard as California inaugurates a new governor. Good evening. I'm Stephanie Barugian.
I'm Evan Onstott. Thank you for joining us. A political activist escorted out of the governor's swearing-in ceremony today, heckling Gavin Newsom just as he was about to take his oath of office. That protester is from Fresno, and you may have seen him before.
Our Justin Lum joining us in the studio. And Justin, you spoke to this activist about what he said to the new governor today.
Steph, Evan, so many have now seen the video of Ben Bergquam escorted out of the swearing-in ceremony. In fact, Bergquam was broadcasting his protest on Facebook Live like he usually does. This time, he attacked Governor Newsom, and I asked him why he did what he did. Before it became official.
Now, let's get to work. Thank you all very much.
Before Gavin Newsom declared the eyes of America were on California.
I object! I object!
Ben Bergquam protested the swearing-in of California's 40th governor. Why did you think it was okay to protest during that moment as Governor Newsom had his hand on the Bible?
He's already broken that oath. It was a slap in the face to every American citizen, to Ron L. Singh's family in particular, every American citizen that has been victimized by the policies that he put into place. It was absolutely the appropriate time to call him out.
Corporal Ron L. Singh's blood is on your hands.
During the brief protest, Bergquam brought up the sanctuary state law. He says the murder of Newman police officer Ronil Singh should be blamed on politicians in favor of SB.
For those of you that don't know who Ron L. Singh is, he was murdered by an illegal alien.
54. The man accused of shooting Singh to death is Pablo Virgin Mendoza, a Mexican national who officials say entered the U.S. illegally. In 2014, Chowchilla police arrested Mendoza for DUI, 3 years before SB 54 was signed into law by then Governor Jerry.
But yeah, that's like one of my favorite highlights. Those are my two favorite highlights of Ben. Anyways, sorry. I like sharing my friends. You know, it's people that you need to follow. You know. So yeah. You were saying you knew him and he was not a good person. Oh, the White Rabbit. You knew the White Rabbit from the Manson family? Oh, okay. So, yeah, you're about to confuse me, C. Reed. Everybody says Benny Johnson is just a hack. I don't know. Brazil triples rare earth exports to China while the U.S. fumes. Oh, Brazil, you're going to get yours. Don't worry. Hey, let's see what Donald Trump says about the Wall Street Journal. The Wall Street Journal and Rupert Murdoch personally were warned directly by President Donald J. Trump that the supposed letter they printed by President Trump to Epstein was a fake, and if they print it, they will be sued. Mr. Murdoch stated that he would take care of it, but obviously did not have the power to do so. The editor of the Wall Street Journal, Emma Tucker, was told directly by Carolyn Levitt and by President Trump that the letter was a fake, but Emma Tucker didn't want to hear it. Instead, they were going with false. Oh my gosh, even if it's true, who gives a shit? He drew a picture with them boobs on it and said happy birthday. Let's see. Birthday cards. Even Hallmark makes them. Hallmark half naked. We won't even put men or women in there. You know how many they do? I mean, look at this. How many times I bought it a lot of times for women. And I'm not against half naked men, at least I'm not as often as I'd like to be, you know. And these are Hallmark cards, folks. Big fucking deal. It's a birthday. Oh, AC. Siri, thanks for following AC. He's a crazy cripple like me, but not as crazy as me. In mainstream media propaganda, restore the Smith-Mundt Act. I don't know what that... Can somebody... AC, you'll probably know. What's the Smith-Mundt Act? FBI Director James Comey daughter fired by the Department of Justice, key player in sealing Epstein files, says Elijah Schaefer. Amateur sketch. No one is as crazy as me. Trust me, I know. Seconds before disaster. Oh, ouch. No, that one hurt. Breaking news. Trump says China will execute fentanyl traffickers. Trump says China will enforce death sentences for fentanyl producers. You know, there's a lot of countries out there that if you caught bringing in drugs, you get the death penalty. See, look, these two guys are fighting. You know, Cat Turd's just trying to... The biggest loser, fraud, fake on X, huge ego, big head, egomaniac, narcissist, came out of nowhere. Elon mysteriously retweets and has attacked all of you now. Same thing with this dude. This dude's all about the money. You think he cares about you? No, he cares about that paycheck that he gets. You know, since people are getting mad at President Trump, he's now saying, well, if you don't agree with President Trump, then you're a fake, you're a phony. You know, folks, I'm going to tell you this. I say it every single day almost now. You don't have to believe in President Trump and every single thing he says, and you still support him. You're not supposed to agree with 100% of the president says. You're not supposed to agree with 100% the things your wife says, or your husband says, or your preacher says. You have to think for yourself, okay? It's okay to not agree with the Epstein file stuff that's going on. I don't. I really don't. I don't like what's going on. I don't like the games that are being played right now. But do I still support President Trump? Heck yeah, I do, okay? It doesn't mean I'm not a supporter of President Trump, okay? It's okay not to agree with it. I'm not a freaking follower. Are you a follower? Like even my great friend Linda Hanna, she's been to to like 20, 30 President Trump events where she's met him, right? And like we were talking yesterday about it, and I was like, it's okay not to agree with everything he says, because she's like, Eddie, this Epstein stuff is really getting on my nerves. It's really upsetting me. And I was like, Linda, you don't have to agree with 100% of the stuff he does. As long as you support him, it's good not to agree every once in a while. And Linda was like, Eddie, thank you. I as long as you stay, as long as he does what he's doing for our country, thank you. Yeah, don't downplay or sell yourself short like that, AC. You will get there someday. I love C. Reed. C. Reed's cool. I met him in Las Vegas a little over a year ago. He's an awesome dude. He's a cool ass dude. We got a picture somewhere of me and him. Alex Stein. James O'Keefe exposes. Oh yeah, did you hear about this? So the band Coldplay is at a concert, and you show the fans in the crowd. Well, they showed some CEO of some company with hugging up on a woman, holding her from behind that wasn't his wife. Oh, that's just going viral. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine? I hope he doesn't live in a 50-50 state like I do, because she's going to get half of your freaking money. Why wouldn't Congress pass a law saying we can't have foreign ownership of land in the United States? You can't own land in Mexico, I don't think. Right? There's so many countries, and unless you're a citizen of that country, you can't own any land in there. Alex Stein. He's the gay dude that says, I love my big booty Latinas, right? President Trump confirms he will be suing the Wall Street Journal. XRP is going parabolic. Is that one of those Bitcoin type things? I don't know. I don't trust digital coins. I just don't. Unless I can hold it in my actual hand. No. Nope. Not for me. I'm old school like that, I guess. Senator Wyden about Epstein files. This is a sex trafficking operation. You can't. And of course, X1. Judge signs off release for plan for woman who stabbed a classmate to please slender man. Is this a woman? Is this the woman they're talking about? I can see why she thought she'd have to murder somebody for him. Just saying. Why are none of the videos playing on X today? Breaking news, President. See, that's the problem with it. AI won't steal your wrench, just your keyboard. Micro. I love Micro. Let's watch what Micro's saying.
We keep hearing that AI is going to take everyone's jobs, Mike. So talk to us about that.
Well, look, I've spent 15 years listening to people tell me that the robots and the tech combined were going to massively disrupt all these muscular trades, all of the blue-collar trades. I don't think so. I think right now we're at an all-time high of job security for welders and steam fitters and pipe fitters. We told them to learn to code.
You know how much money a welder makes in San Francisco Union? The welders, well, when I was a journeyman, and I retired in 2008 from the union, and when I was in 2008, I was always working the better shift, so I got paid double time. So I was making 104. So that means they were getting $52 an hour in 2008 when I retired. Now I think it's up to like $80 an hour, something like that. And the electricians were making just a little bit less. The HVAC guys, so the heating guys, they were making $10 more than the plumbers were and the pipe fitters. So construction is where it's at, folks. If you're a journeyman of anything, especially welding, plumbing, or electrical, you make a lot of money.
Martha.
Yeah.
AI is coming for the coders. It's not coming for the welders.
Thank goodness.
And that
I never learned
memo.
to code.
Well, look, you're solid. You're going to be fine. I'll be fine.
My kids didn't either.
Trade schools are the best right now, folks. Gavin says Microsoft fired 900 employees that train their AI since they're no longer needed, right? They programmed themselves out of a job to see. They do, right? It's just insane. Just insane. Oh yeah, by the way, if you didn't see, Adam Schiff is getting in trouble for mortgage fraud, just like Letitia James. Israeli tank shell hits only Catholic church in Gaza, 3 dead. Think about this, folks. Most of our wars is over religion. Isn't that insane? Religion is supposed to be a place that keeps you on the straight and narrow. But no, if you live in the Middle East, all those wars over there are over freaking religion. My God is better than your God. That doesn't really happen here in the United States, right? Catholics don't go after the Jewish people. Christians don't go after Catholics. You know, we may not like Muslims at all, but you know what I mean? It's just, we don't. Religious is supposed to teach you how to do good in life, not how to kill somebody else because they think they believe in a different religion. And can you imagine a religion where it tells you that you must cut off a woman's genitals because they're your slave and they shouldn't enjoy, you know, sex and stuff like that? What kind of religion has you mutilate people? I know. You're gonna say, well, Jewish people, you know, you cut off the dudes, right? But still, it's insane. Yeah, you never studied Jews and Islam's just saying. AI is creeping into the construction too, Eddie. Estimators, detailers, and project managers will eventually become extinct. Our parent company is developing it. Holy jeez. Never thought about that. But and you know, they are building robots to take that stuff over, but it's going to take a while. You know, like, so I'll tell you a story. So I used to build high-rise hotels, and then I became a service plumber. And I was in San Francisco as a service plumber because I wanted to start my own company. So I get called out to this building, and the guy there, he's the engineer of the building, right? He's like, hey, you know, I'm going to be honest with you and up front, you're the 5th plumber here. Nobody else could figure out what's going wrong in this place. And I was like, okay, what's going on? And he takes me over to a sink. It's on the 1st floor. And he said, every morning, people come in and there's water all over the floor. We can't figure it out. So I look under the sink. I'm looking for leaks and stuff like that. So they have a regular sink and they have an Instahot. If you don't know what an Instahot is, you ever seen those things on sinks where you push a button down and hot water comes out so you don't have to, you know, if you want to put it in your coffee, your tea, your top ramen? It was one of those machines. And so I'm looking at it, and so then I walk up to the guy like 5 minutes later. I'm like, yeah, you need to replace your Instahot because it's missing the drain line. And he's like, no, you're wrong. I'm like, no, I'm not. He's like, yes, you're wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. So I'm like, okay, let me demonstrate it for you. So I plugged in the Instahot, and what happens is when it gets up to temperature and the pressure builds up, it has a little tube that goes up into the faucet that will drain, so that way you don't have to worry about it leaking all over the floor. And this guy, he's swearing, he's like, I'm an engineer. 5 other plumbers are coming out here. You can't tell me that you figured it out in 5 minutes. I'm like, trust me, sir. Give me a couple minutes for the heater tank to warm up. As soon as that bad boy starts warming up, the water starts spraying everywhere. Like, holy geez, you figured it out. I'm like, sir, I am known for figuring stuff out. I don't think an AI robot could yet be able to go in and figure that stuff out, right? Like, people will call you up and they'll say, oh yeah, my shower's clogged. And you know, you show up there and the first thing you ask is, all right, does your shower just not drain? Or when you flush the toilet, does the water come up in your shower? If they say, no, it just doesn't drain, then you know the clog is in the shower. But if they say, no, every time I flush the toilet, the water comes up in the shower, I'm like, okay, you got a clogged main line. Because it's just simple stuff like that you got to know to realize the difference. And I don't think AI is there yet for when it comes to plumbing and stuff. Let's see. Gavin says they keep trying to reassure us it won't take our job. Same stories all the programmers probably heard too. I wouldn't doubt it. C. Reed says, yeah, well, it's more harsh than that. AI will not take your job, but a person using AI will. the NVIDIA CEO said that. And no one will think for themselves, seen this coming since Google became something other than a proper noun. I've seen it coming since I watched Terminator back in 1984. Republicans have a 5+ point lead. Who cares about the midterms in 2026 shit? How do they even know that? Maybe one day I'll get my subs approved. Pretty sure it's been over a year now. Wow, you're not approved yet? Neither am I, but... Ooh, who is this? Wow, Delinda Dykes, a guidance counselor at Amherst Public Schools in Massachusetts, was reinstated after she was fired for misgendering students. Good for this person.
An Amherst Regional Middle School guidance counselor has won her job back after she was fired for allegedly misgendering students. According to the superintendent of Amherst Public Schools, Delinda Dykes appealed her termination.
I'm sorry, but her last name and misgendering students
through arbitration. The arbitrator ruled in favor of Dykes and ordered that the district immediately reinstate her to her position.
Good.
Dykes was fired following a 2023 Title IX investigation into how staff handled reported LGBTQ+ bullying. The superintendent said, quote, "This is an opportunity to improve how we lead, how we document, and how we ensure accountability."
Yeah, whatever. Oh my goodness. Does anybody remember this? Geraldo Rivera? If I remember correctly, this was when he's, you know, if you guys aren't old enough to remember Geraldo Rivera, he would do crazy stuff like, oh, we're going to go into Al Capone's secret place. Nobody's ever been here before. We're going to go find all this good stuff in there. So you watched it for like an hour and a half or 2 freaking hours just for them to find nothing. They found nothing. But millions of people watched that show just to see what they're going to find in Al Capone's vault. And they didn't find nothing. Yeah, see, Gavin knew it. Gavin knew where I was going. Al Capone's vault. They found not a gosh darn thing. American Idol executive murder suspect charged in double homicide. Yeah, crazy. Oh, this is good. Have you guys seen this? So this guy decided to slash the tires of ICE agents in a Home Depot parking lot. Dude, I'm older than I don't think you're older than me. I turned 49. What's today? Today is the 17th, right? August 19th, I turned 49. I'm getting old.
After they say he slashed the tires on one of their vehicles, you'll see him running away. He then gets taken to the ground and he tangles with agents while he's on the ground. It appeared he kind of lunged at one of them, and you'll see the aftermath of that. Take a look at this picture right here. Those federal agents ended up macing that man in his face. Took him into custody and took him away. His wife was yelling at agents the whole time, saying he's a U.S. citizen. The agent said, too bad, he slashed one of our tires. And then take a look at these photos here. We do have photos of the vehicle that had the tire slashed. There was one puncture mark. It quickly deflated, and the agents had to drive out of the area on their rims. We caught up with this video.
Yeah, you didn't know there was raids going on in Sacramento right now? They are. So this, I'm guessing this is the one they made, right? But here's my thought on this, real quick. If this is what's going on, look at this. Why would he use a Sharpie to write his name, but then he drew it out in a pen? Doesn't make sense. But still, the dumbest. Just in the Wall Street Journal, oh yeah, Stephen Colbert. They're cutting his show down. Too bad I'll be gone this weekend for a funeral. Won't be able to go watch. Are you gonna be in my area of the woods, Gavin? Text me and maybe we can go hang out. You know, maybe I'll take you to your favorite Mexican bar. I'll take you to the Mexican. Yeah. If you guys have never seen Eddie at the Mexican bar, should we show him, Gavin? Gavin and Sheepdog and Drunk Uncle used to love it when I would go to the Mexican bar. Mexican bar. Here we go. There's me with Daisy. That's not Daisy. So there's, you know, if you guys know Willow from the show, she comes in. That's Willow right there. She came down to help me move from Washington.
I got wings and fries.
Hold on, let me find where's Daisy. So this is lady. That's lady. That's the one Sheepdog was in love with. And that's Daisy.
Este güey. Ahí dice ese güey que quiere que lo regañes.
I make a what?
There's a guy that wants Daisy to punish him.
Okay, no problem, Gavin. She's reading the chat.
I don't know. I think I'd rather, when it comes to punishing, I think I'd rather have you punish.
Here's Willow. This is Willow.
Did you read this one?
That's Willow.
Shoot.
She wanted to go to the Mexican bar, so I took her to the Mexican bar.
Oh, yeah. I did.
Let's see. I got a better shot at these. Willow.
Tongue out, huh? You got it?
This is Santiago. He owns the bar. Can he do it? Can he do it? Taking forever. Let me turn the music down. He got it. He got it. That's lady.
So, sorry.
Let's see where Daisy is.
I'm stuck in Madera because of my mom.
I'm stuck in Madera because of my parents.
Hold on, where is the better pit?
But then I'm going to move to Texas.
What is this?
I don't mind 6 seconds.
Here's
Damn,
Daisy.
Always.
Gavin, you like Daisy, right? Were you a Daisy fan or a lady fan? That's Santiago's wife, the owner's wife.
I need a fix my shit.
That looks good on you.
Ay,
Oh, yeah.
Ay. Don't get away. Okay, who likes fucking...
That actually looks good on you.
I love them to do it well. They're not gonna buy this shit, Santiago.
All guys love food. I mean, look at them.
I don't have food.
Yeah, you do.
No, that's Kelly.
They're nice, though.
See, I'm glad I'm not president because I would get in a lot of trouble for that then. I would have gotten a lot of trouble. Where about are you here? You're in California too, Chrissy Reed? I'm in Bass Lake, Yosemite. I'm in Yosemite. I'm in the mountain. Yeah, CBS is canceling the Stephen Colbert show. I went to school at Fresno State. I went to college at Fresno State. See, these guys are just all fighting. Why all this infighting? All this. Oh, you're down in Oceanside. I made a whole bunch of videos for some because it's all Asian. It's all Chinese over there in Oceanside, right? I mean, not Oceanside, Orange County. He's in Orange County, and there's a whole bunch of Asians down there. And I made a couple of videos for a couple of different Asian guys who are Republican and running for office. So I spent a lot of time in Oceanside. I mean, Orange County. I'm thinking of Oceanside because I used to go there when I was younger. I loved hanging out in Oceanside. There's Vietnamese down there too. Yeah, the guy I worked for, most of the guys I worked for down there though were Chinese. Oh, and let me explain this. If these guys say they're taking you out to dinner, buy the most expensive thing you can, because if you don't, they get pissed. They do. They get really mad at you. So it was me and my two cameramen, and we decided to go film this guy who's a Chinese businessman. And so then afterwards, he's like, "Okay, Eddie, here's what was her name? Saga." He's like, "Eddie, Saga's gonna take you out. I gotta go home to the wife. Saga's gonna take you out to dinner. Didn't you say Ruth Chris is your favorite meal? I was like, yeah, I love Ruth Chris. He's like, all right, Saga's going to take you to Ruth Chris. Don't pay a thing and order whatever the hell you want. And I was like, that's too expensive, bro. He's like, Eddie, you'll be upsetting me if you don't go to Ruth Chris. So then he leaves, and he leaves it with Saga. And I was like, Saga, can we just go somewhere else, you know? And he's like, no, Eddie, trust me. If you don't buy the most expensive meal at Ruth Chris, he'll be upset. So we went there, and Saga's like, Eddie, you like whiskey, right? So she bought me a 12-year-old Macallan. I mean, an 18-year-old Macallan. It's like $75 a thing. And I was like, well, hell, if you're gonna buy me one, buy one for Los and buy one. So we got 3, and my buddies didn't like it because it was too strong. So I got 3 18-year Macallans that night. And then she was like, Eddie, how about we split the tomahawk steak? So we bought this big ass tomahawk steak. It was great, great. And then she went back to my hotel room, and it was kind of weird because I don't know if it's like, if, you know, like she's like, well, I'm going to come up to the hotel room with you guys. And this was the hotel room that the guy got me. He got me the governor's suite at this, was it a Hilton? No, it was a Sheraton. I mean, it had a bidet. It had 2 separate rooms. It was huge. Buy the best thing you like, or yeah, they'll get pissed, right? Right? See, where did you get it? Let's see. Where is Saga? You guys want to see Saga? She's a friend of mine. She just got married. Oops, whoops. Facebook. She so she is Chinese. She's a legal Chinese that came here. What the heck? Wrong. Saga Aries was her name. I forget her new name. Saga Conroy. That's her new name. This was her. So she took us out wherever we wanted to go and bought us all kinds of drinks and stuff. They were cool people. Definitely cool people. So feds accused of destroying Epstein evidence put on notice by GOP firebrand. Do you guys think they met? Do you guys think that? Why would Pam Bondi said she had it to? Gavin says you were supposed to. Was I really? I was married though. I don't cheat on my wife. I was married. Yeah, Ruth Chris is one of your favorites, but can't afford it too often. Same here. Same here. I go there every year for my birthday. Although this year for my birthday, I'm going to Las Vegas because yesterday my pressure washer broke down on me and the motor's messed up, and I'm going to rebuild it. But so my stepdad's like, why don't you just buy a brand new freaking pressure washer? Because I was going to buy a new engine for it because it's got the Honda engine. So I was like, all right. So I looked it up and the prices were fair, and then I went to go ship it to my house. And it says, sorry, we can't ship to California due to laws. So I went to Lowe's because I get a 10% veterans discount at Lowe's. And they're like, sorry, you can't buy this in California. So I'm going to go to Vegas just so I can buy, what buy my pressure washer. Because you can't buy gas chainsaws, none of that stuff in California, which I think is bullshit. She was involved with all of it back in the day. She was in the swamp, in your honest opinion. Brant, who are you talking about? Who are we talking about? Anyways. But yes, I'm glad Stephen Colbert is gone. The guy at the cash register. Okay, let's see this. I like watching. Okay, where do you think this is? Where do you guys think this is? She's definitely country. Maybe in a city, but look, she's like a foot shorter than this woman. She ain't handling it. Oh, it's at Wingstop. I don't like Wingstop. It's too expensive. Oh, Pam Bondi.
You can come at 1 o'clock. What 1 o'clock mean? Okay, exactly.
What one? So the light skinned black chick says you can come at 1 o'clock, and the darker black chick says, what does 1 o'clock mean? You know what it means.
Exactly. Fuck you. I got a job. Fuck you too.
I don't like Wingstop. But then I can only handle mild wings. I can't handle hot wings. I like B-dubs better. I think she's a light-skinned black chick. I don't know. I guess they never fought. Hiring illegal immigrants should come with stricter penalties. Why Fox News? Just call it like it is. They're illegal aliens. They're illegal aliens. Yeah, and they give you the smallest portions for crazy prices. I noticed that. Yeah, I noticed that too. Rand Paul. I don't like Rand Paul anymore, but you're making $25,000 a year, barely paying rent, and you see someone in need. Do you go borrow $1,000 from the bank to give it away? That's what we're doing with foreign aid, borrowing money to give it away, right? We have $36 trillion in debt, yet we're giving money away to all these countries. You think she's a Latina? Maybe. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Hope's here. Hope is here. Everybody stop talking about Hope. Hope, Discord is open if you want to join us. Never dealing with Wells Fargo. Breaking news, Wells Fargo stock fell as much as 6 point. Why did they got to put that number? That's a bad number. Today, after news came out, they borrowed nearly $200 billion just to stay afloat this quarter. Investors are now asking who's next. How many bailouts do these banks deserve? I mean, why do banks get bailouts? Why is it, just so you know, folks, most of the time, let's say you go to Wells Fargo and you take out a loan. If you don't know this, what they do is they take a loan from the government. And so whatever the government's rate is, they'll take that loan out and then they charge you like an extra percent or something like that. So they're actually making money off of you. They're just the middleman. That's all they are. But yet they're losing money. How are these companies losing money? You're just barely eating dinner at almost 11 o'clock, Hope? Well, you're weird. You're just weird. Nebraska World War II prisoner of war remains return home. Private Erwin Schopp, I'm guessing, captured in the Philippines, died January 1st, 1943. Wow. His remains recently identified. That's awesome that his family members got to finally have him home. Thank you for your service, sir. Traders. Oh, Dallas Jonathan Martinez Velasquez. Okay, they spelled Jonathan wrong, but is a male. Okay, I was gonna say, I'm trying to figure this out. Is that a male or a female? It's a male illegal alien from Mexico, was placed in the ICE male detention center in accordance with President's executive order. Yeah, I'm still within the Fed. The money system is such a scam. It is. We're gonna see a lot about Stephen Colbert. Are you guys happy he lost his show? I am. Rashee Rice sentenced to jail time probation after 2024 car crash as possible NFL suspension looms. Sentenced to jail time? I wonder what kind of crash she was in. The heck is this? Vaping while pregnant could change your baby's face. Here's what drives me nuts. I was born disabled because my dad's time he served in Vietnam. Chemicals killed my dad, and chemicals made me the way I am. And just seeing women smoke cigarettes, smoke weed, drink alcohol, vape, all that stuff while they're pregnant. I mean, are you telling me that you can't go 9 months without doing those kinds of things? Do you not love your baby enough? Is smoking a cigarette more important in your baby's life? I don't understand it. I really don't. I've never been addicted to smoking because I've never smoked. But it just bothers me. All right, here, Gavin, here's about Sacramento and ICE up there.
Folks, there is no such thing as a sanctuary city. There's no such thing as a sanctuary state. We are here conducting this Title VIII mission. We've already arrested at least 8 individuals for being in this country illegally.
What's up, X Galaxy? Haven't seen you in a while, bud.
That aggravated felon appears to have charges related to fentanyl trafficking, and 1 individual arrested for impeding and or assaulting a U.S. federal officer. This is how and why we secure the homeland. For Ma and Pa America, we've got your backs, whether it's here in Sacramento or nationwide. We're here and we're not going anywhere.
I love it. I love it. I love it. That's one of the great things President Trump has done. I don't know why I still follow Nancy Mace. I'm telling you, she's the AOC of the Republican Party. But let's see what this douchebag is saying.
The congressman, you could have gotten that from 21 to 25 when Democrats controlled the DOJ. Why?
Right on,
it was a
X
crisis
Galaxy.
then. It's a crisis now. Why didn't Democrats call for it from 21 to 25?
So, I mean, you'd have to go back and look specifically at particular prosecutorial decisions and what was taking place in terms of the other cases. So I don't know. We could try to reconstruct that record. But the point is that Donald Trump is the one who has led the crusade to say that that Epstein, who was his very close friend, and there's all kinds of pictures of them.
The congressman.
Oh my gosh, goodness. It just popped in my head a street that's in Sacramento that I used to visit every once in a while. Gavin is gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. I can't remember the name now. It was in Sacramento. The Body Shop was on one side, and then I used to go to the one on the other side of right across. It's across the street, kitty corner. What was that place called? Oh my gosh, it was a woman's name. Oh, Gavin probably didn't live there back when they had that stuff. What was the name of that place? Body Shop. The Body it started with an E too. It started with an E. Body Shop, Sacramento. Is this still there? Arden Way. No, it wasn't on Arden Way. It wasn't on Arden. Body Shop. Oh, see, this is actual. Yeah, the Body Shop, and you know it. I definitely. Do you know the Body Shop series in Sacramento? It was the Body Shop, and what was the other name of it? Body Shop Sacramento, the Body Shop Club. Let's type this. Maybe that. I'm trying to. Embers. It was Embers. That's it. Embers. Embers was the name. Embers. That's the one we used to go to. Oops. What street was that on? They're all closed down now. Auburn Boulevard? Was it Auburn? Yeah, it was Auburn Boulevard. They're no longer there. Oh, no. That's not it. Not Embers, not Korean barbecue. Okay, I'm going to have to type in the word. So Embers had full alcohol. That's why we went there. Is it Auburn? 5340 Auburn. 5340 Auburn. Sacramento. So let's click on this. So Embers is right here. Where's the freeway? Let me see where. So the freeway was over here. So you would come down this way. So Embers was here. So then right over here, there was the Body Shop was somewhere over here. You remember? Were you there back then, Gavin? You never went to a titty bar up here? They put that place in every gay capital and every really? I didn't know that. Seareed sure knows about that. If the Epstein list would start World War III, would you still want it released? That's a good question. That's definitely a good question. If the Epstein list would start World War III, would you still want it released? Wow. I don't know. I think World War III might happen anyways, but I don't know. What would you guys think? Oh, you lived in Ferndale. Okay, I gotcha. I was working in Roseville. I stayed in Loomis. Wall Street Journal went full artard. Listen, look at this chick. Illegal immigrant mocks America for deporting her with a $95,000 student loan and $200,000. Who gets $200,000 in freaking credit card debt? Why are you calling him a gay bar? I like looking at women. So being deported with 95,000 student loan and 200,000 card debt. Thank you, America. And she's a redhead. Worst of all. Oh, here's the pictures. Wall Street Journal publishes diary entry from Trump's daughter claiming she was beating. No way. Okay, we got to look at it just to look at it. See, there's no. We don't know that that's for real. We don't. That's the problem. You don't know if that's for real or not. Shit. Now we got to go down. That's what she said. Well, I'm in notification. I don't want to go to notification. Got to start all over. Dan the Iranian. Let's see what news just happened the last half hour. Chargers head coach Jim Harbaugh boasts about White House visit with Trump. Jim is so. Which brother is that? Which is the brother who used to coach Michigan? Oh, look at that bald eagle. How much does a bald eagle actually weigh? They look massive, but most bald eagles only weigh around 10 to 14 pounds. I love bald eagles. They have one at the Fresno Zoo.
Hi guys, have you ever wondered how much a bald eagle weighs? Sika is our largest female ambassador here at ARC, and she weighs in at about 14 pounds. This might sound surprising to some of you guys. A lot of people guess they weigh about 25 to 50 pounds, but these guys are a lot more lightweight in order to be able to fly. The bulk of their weight actually comes from their feathers. Bald eagles have about 7,000 feathers on their bodies, which makes up the majority of their weight. If you took all their feathers off of their bodies and compared it to their skeletal systems, their feathers actually weigh more than their skeleton does. Hi, guys.
That's interesting. So Gavin says, no, it's not worth blowing up the world to find out about the people we already know about. Good point. Good point. Okay, Siri, I think you're thinking the Body Shop is not what you think it is. It's a booby bar. It's a titty bar. It's not a gay bar. It's a titty bar. There's no way Trump wrote that. Yeah, the letter sounds bogus. I don't think President Trump wrote it. Even Elon Musk is saying it. Cat Turd is an idiot. Someone get this man a tap on. Avante. Okay, now he says, based on the ridiculous amount of publicity given to Jeffrey Epstein, I have asked Attorney General Pam Bondi to produce any and all pertinent grand jury testimony subject to court approval. This scam perpetrated by the Democrats should end right now. And this was at 9:07, so that was 6:07, so that was an hour, little over an hour and 45 minutes ago. Hour and 45 minutes ago. Anna Paulina Luna, she's a gorgeous woman, isn't she? Others were busy stabbing President Trump in the back. We were working overtime behind the scenes in the Oval Office. The photo was taken earlier today, and no, it's not a coincidence. This is a 4D chess, not checkers. Breaking news. July 3rd, the USDA has appointed a former Tyson Foods and McDonald's employee to lead the Department of Food Safety. Tyson Foods gets in a lot of trouble, don't they? Just saw you identified as a female that day, Siri. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, that was funny. We like to mess with each other on this show. Wait, hold on. We're going to have to go way the hell down here now to catch up to where we were. We saw this stuff already. Just saw that. We saw that a little while ago. There we go. We're getting close. Harbaugh coach. It's a gay bar in Orlando and Ferndale and St. Louis, but you're saying it's a titty bar. No, it's a titty bar. I would never go to a gay bar. Not a gay, one of those. Heck no. I've never been to a men's strip club. No freaking way. No freaking way. That's disgusting. I don't even like going to the YMCA and taking a shower. George Bush International Airport in Houston now has a mosque in Houston, Texas. That's just insane. Caitlin Clark. You guys see what happened to Caitlin Clark the other day? She got kneed in the groin. So I'm so excited for Indy to host WNBA All-Star Weekend. I want to thank the Indianapolis host committee and all the people that have put endless work. I'm incredibly sad and disappointed to say I can't participate in the three-point contest or the All-Star game. I have to rest my body. I will still be at Gainbridge Fieldhouse for all the action. Yeah, she got knee in the groin. Watch, you type in Caitlin Clark, and they show how bad she got kneed the other day. They kneed her in the groin pretty bad the other day. I guess they got. She's not a very. Let's see. Where's the video? They'll show it of her getting. They knocked her down pretty hard. One girl pulled her hair and the other girl kneed her in the groin. I can find it. Not this one. Okay, I think this one will show it. Nope, they're not going to show it. Is this it? Yeah, this is it right here. They're going to show this one.
There's another grab. I mean, all of those are fouls. Every single one of them. And here, that's a foul, and finally they call the ball handler. There's a grab.
Oh, maybe this is not the right one. Dang it. I used to get drinks at a bar in college. I had no idea at the time the bar was right when you walked in the door. Some good drinks. Okay, let's see if they show the video. No, it's only 11 seconds. It's not going to show the video. Is this going to be the one? No. That's not it. Where is it? Dang it. It was all over the internet the other day. Now we can't find it anywhere.
Clark on that possession.
Oh, yeah, I saw that hit. And the refs didn't do anything. The refs didn't do anything. Watch.
On that possession.
She just got knee elbowed. She got elbowed, but the rest didn't say a gosh darn thing. Gosh darn it! Why won't they show the video I'm looking for? Not sure why conservative news outlets are so infatuated with her, other than she's a white girl playing basketball. Yeah, she is liberal, but she's a good player, though. She's a good player. That's what it is. Is this going to be it? Oh. Steph Curry. This one's 22. Nope, that's not it either. That's the same day, though. You know what it is mostly is because she keeps getting attacked. The girls on the court are just attacking the shit out of her. Yeah, so watch this. So Sophie Cunningham, the white, so she just got popped. Watch Sophie Cunningham come in. You see her? Just boom. Oh, wait, that wasn't Sophie Cunningham. Oh, she took her down. That's Sophie Cunningham. Let's see, how long is this? Only 9 seconds. Gosh darn it. Oh, here it is. This is going to show it right here.
Looks like she's in pain after that pass.
Let's see if they show it. This was Sunday's game, I think.
She had been dealing most recently with a groin injury.
So they're going to show it. Here we go.
Right here, she explodes.
Oh, no, that's not it. Son of a bitch.
Like
don't you hate it when you can't find something you're searching for? Okay, I give up. But one girl pulled her hair back while the other one kneed her in the groin. What the heck is this? Oh, is it a Waffle House? Is that it? No, that's not a Waffle House.
Bro, at this point, there's got to be like training that Waffle House workers have to go through in order to work
Waffle
there?
House.
Because why does every Waffle House worker know how to fight? what kind of training do they have to go? First of all, why are they always fighting? And second of all, how do they always know how to fight? Like, they're like the best fighters in the world. Like, if
Just insane. Dang, it's 8 o'clock already. Huh? See what else we can find that's good. Let's see what the Bernie Sanders is saying.
I wouldn't normally ask you about this, but Jeffrey Epstein's case is now front and center for this administration.
How come the Republicans or the conservatives or the Democrats want to hear it about now? I'm telling you, I think President Trump is doing it on purpose to get all the Democrats to ask for it. So then when it comes out, he's like, hey, blame the damn Democrats. Blame the Democrats. Elon Musk comments on the Wall Street Journal. We saw that video. I got a thing for Carolyn Levitt. She's smoking hot, and she likes old people, but I'm not old rich, so I'd never have a chance. You gotta be old and rich. The Late Show with Stephen King. Here's the problem with X. If you're following like multiple top conservative people who post stuff on there, you're going to get the same thing over and over and over again all day long. Liberal woman orders a lobster and an oyster drink but doesn't pay money back. Oh, wait, there's Gavin Newsom.
Thank you all for coming here and sorting
out.
I want to make it clear that everything you've heard and read is true. And I am deeply sorry about that. I've hurt someone I care deeply about, Alex Turk, his friends and family. And that is something that I have to live with and something that
Gavin?
I am deeply sorry for. I am also sorry that I've let the people of San Francisco down. They expect a lot of their mayor, and my personal lapse of judgment aside, I am committed to restoring their trust and confidence, and will work very hard in the upcoming months to make sure that the business of running the city is framed appropriately. I also want to extend a personal apology to everyone in our administration, to my staff that I just met.
So if you guys don't know, Gavin Newsom cheated on his wife with his best friend's wife. That's what happened back in the day. Sirius says, yeah, I'm fine with whatever, but if shit don't get taken care of differently by the end of his term, you don't think Republicans will win another election for many years. Interesting. It was said Trump was giving all illegals amnesty. Dems would call for deportations. Oh, I guarantee you that for sure. Hope says, yeah, we don't really get another year of them, Hope, because do you watch the Colbert Show? I don't watch the Colbert Show. I don't watch Stephen Colbert. I don't. Fake news hoax. Uriana was never arrested or kidnapped by ICE or bounty hunters. LA mother said she was taken to the U.S. border being held until she sells the whatever. Okay, let's be real here. What do you guys think about this lady? She said she was sexually assaulted by President Trump. Every wife he's ever had has been a supermodel or looks like a supermodel. Do you really think he would sexually harass this woman? Just saying. Just saying. Woman turns a simple traffic stop into a felony. Oh, Hope likes these. Let's watch these.
Give me your driver's license.
Are you going to wait for me to give it to you, or are you going to watch how you talk?
We're not playing that.
Oh, I saw this.
You cannot open my door.
That's too bad.
Let me see you pull me out the door.
I watched this on YouTube yesterday.
Listen, you're going to stop that.
21.
That is not. What is your name?
Get out.
Do that again.
I'm doing
you got
it right
1 second to touch me again.
Look.
Let it go now. No, I'm not. You're going to let go of my hand.
Like, what are you going to do, lady?
Get out the car.
What are you going to do, lady?
Get out the car. Get out the car.
I'll be right back. I got to do something.
I'm not letting go of your arm.
Oh, you're not?
No, man.
So you have the right.
Yes, ma'am. You're under arrest. You're gonna go to jail. What are you reaching for?
My damn phone.
No, you're not. Come on, man.
Let me see you get out my car, because now I feel threatened.
That's okay. Get out the car. It's a lawful order. Okay? You're under arrest. You're going up north. Yes, ma'am.
No, it's not.
Yes, I don't want to hurt you more.
Well, whatever your name is.
I don't want to hurt
I
you.
need you to find out what the law is.
That's too bad. Okay?
Oh, the law is too bad.
No. You're going to find it out.
So here's what you should be saying. Turn off your car.
I'm not here to listen to
Yes, you are.
how I'm supposed to do my job. I'm here on a violation of a traffic infraction. Okay? And you refuse to ID yourself to me. Okay?
Who are you supposed to
I
be?
have.
So what I need you to do, ask for help.
Go ahead. I still got one resisting.
I'm not, and you're gonna let go of my wrist.
No, I'm not. Because you're under arrest.
That was just a character. I don't think Stephen Colbert's ever been on the right.
Hey, L1, block this car in.
You're gonna let go of my wrist.
No,
Because
no, I'm
one,
not.
I'm not running away.
That's too.
Two, I'm sitting my car.
You're tensing up. You're pulling your arm back.
Oh,
That's
you don't
resisting.
have- you have the right to pull me?
Absolutely. Yes,
No,
I
you
do.
do not.
I had you.
You do not
You're
have
under
the
arrest.
right.
You're under arrest. You're going to jail.
You do not have the
going to
right.
jail.
I know taser time, right?
See, you're not going to get out of this without going to jail.
You're not getting out of this.
Nancy Pelosi's nephew
No, I'm
tells
not.
us
I'm gonna
everything
take
you
you to
need
jail,
to
though.
know.
Go ahead. You're going to let go of my arm.
I'm going to take you to jail.
I didn't know you lived in Cali, C. Reed.
I know Rob, right? And
Yes.
I know the rules.
Okay.
One,
That's-
I'm not trying to go nowhere.
Right.
I have the right to ask questions. You have no right to hold my
Yeah.
hand because
She's
I'm
going to
not
jail.
resisting nothing. All I'm asking to remove my hand. No. No, I feel unsafe. So why is he holding? No, let me ask the
She's
question.
tensing up, resisting me.
No, don't make me.
At least she's not saying
You come in, you
acts.
ask the question, right?
We're not going to
So
play
now
this. Right?
you're gonna. Does he have the right to hold me? Where am I going?
Yes, he does.
No, he does not. No, he did not. He did. No, you do not.
Oh man, they cut it up into two parts. Sorry. Let's see. So I guess we got to go in here to watch part 2. Where's part 2? Yep, they're not going to show it. You assholes. Well, and this guy Clown World just came out with the freaking, what do you call it? A coin. Okay, I'll find it. It should be on my watch list here. I watched it yesterday. History. Here it is. I watched it. See, I watched it yesterday.
On February 5th, 2000.
Too bad. Okay?
Oh, the law is too bad.
No. You're going to find it out.
So here's what you should be saying. Turn off your car.
I'm not here to
No.
listen to
Yes, you are.
how I'm supposed to do my job. I'm here on a violation of a traffic infraction. Okay? And you refuse to
I
ID
got you,
yourself
Siri.
to me. Okay?
Who are you supposed to
I
be?
have.
So what I need you to do, ask for help.
Go ahead. I still got one resisting.
I'm not, and you're gonna let go of my wrist.
No, I'm not. Because you're under arrest.
No, you're gonna.
Hey, by the way, Gavin,
let go of my wrist.
can you hook
and
me
I'm
up
sitting in my
some?
car.
Hey, L1, block
I need
this car in.
I need some handles for my new my cabinets. Can you hook me up or give me a good name brand?
Because
No, I'm
one,
not.
I'm not running away.
That's too.
Two, I'm sitting in my car.
You're tensing up. You're pulling your arm back.
Oh,
That's
you don't
resisting.
have- you have the right to pull me?
Absolutely. Yes,
No,
I
you
do.
do not.
I had you.
You do not.
You're under
have
arrest.
The right.
You're under arrest. You're going to
You
jail.
let go of my hand.
You're going to jail. Okay? See, you're not going to get out of this without going to jail.
You're not getting out
Whoa,
of
she had 7 broken ribs and a collapsed
No, I'm
lung.
not.
I'm
I'm gonna
sorry,
take you to
Siri.
jail, though.
That's
Go
awful.
ahead. You're going to let go of my arm.
I'm going to take you to jail.
Everybody say a prayer for
The thing
Steve
is,
Reed's mom.
I know Rob, right? And
Yes.
I know the rules.
Okay.
One,
I
I'm
know
not
my
trying
rights.
to go nowhere.
Right.
I have the right to ask questions. You have no right to hold my
Yeah.
hand because
She's
I'm
going to
not
jail.
resisting nothing. All I'm asking to remove my hand. No. I feel unsafe. So why is he holding? Let me ask you a question.
Oh, Michigan's just as bad as California.
No, don't make me. You come in, you ask the question, right?
We're not gonna
So
play
now
this.
you're gonna. Does he have the right to hold me? Where am I going?
Yes, he does.
No, he does not. No, he did not. He did. No, you do not have that right.
Don't you love it when people say, I know my rights?
Oh.
Shows you how much of her rights she knows. M-Tech? Okay, I'll check it out.
Vanessa, if you don't mind.
No, I do mind.
We're gonna do
We're
a.
talking to you. Shut up.
We're gonna do a.
No.
Associate for this car. Absolutely. Let's get her up. Ready, 1, 2, 3.
What are y'all? No. I need my. I'm not walking away without my.
Yeah, you are walking.
Wait.
Relax.
Do not.
Do not.
I said I'm not getting in the damn car.
Yes, you are. Get in the car.
Feed it
now. Do it.
I dated a redhead from Grand Rapids, and it was not fun. It was not fun.
We'll get you your phone.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
She was good looking and all, but it wasn't fun.
We gonna have an issue with you?
All right, anyway, so that was that video. By the way, hey, Gavin, I don't know, did I send you the video, the most recent video of my my little shipping container home? I got the fridge in yesterday. Let's see. All right, we're getting there. We got the insulation on the sides, not on the back walls or the ceiling. I'm gonna do the ceiling when I'm gonna put in the ceiling insulation, then put the ceiling stuff on. Then ceiling insulation and the ceiling wall on. I'm gonna have to take that down when I do that wall again. We got the electrical, got the bathtub ready to go, and there's a toilet where that is. There's my kitchen. We got insulation, so I pushed this up for right now. And look, I put in my fridge so I can actually start using it. I'm pretty excited. It sticks out a little farther than I was expecting, but you know what? I don't care. I got a nice big old fridge. And then this little area right here is going to be my studio area. I like my fish tank either there or my fish tank here. And that way, I'll have a fish tank in the background from now on when I'm live streaming, and my American flag. So, yeah, I have a, what do I have? Yeah, that's my 40-foot shipping. I have a 90-gallon a 90-gallon fish tank. It's 4 feet. It's a 4-foot boat, 4-foot bow tank, and I'm gonna put cichlids in it. So we're gonna have a fish tank here, guys, in a little bit. We're gonna have a fish tank in the show. As Kelly says, truth be told, you don't have many rights in a motor vehicle. You don't really. You don't. You don't. I never understood doing all this with cops. It just makes it worse. Right? Because look, you know what? No matter what happens, if the cops want to mess with you, they're going to mess with you. And the more you talk to them, the more they're going to do. So it's better to just, you know what? Just let's get it over with. Let them do whatever they want to do to screw me over. And then, you know, let's move on. I didn't send that one. My bad. My bad. But I'm getting there. I'll be able to go in there and use Fritz Me 7 to cycle your tank faster. All right. All right. I will. I will. Saw that already. And what do you want, mamas? Department of Homeland Security cancels $8.5 million in Biden-era grants designed to fund LGBTQ and DEI programs. Cool. I like it. I like it. FBI's Epstein Hall. What the DOJ doesn't want you to see, the Wall Street Journal bombshell reveals more than a crude birthday letter. It exposes the vast trove Trump's administration is desperately burying. Interesting. I don't know what you're saying there, Mario. It's the dumbest attempt hit piece ever, yeah. Everyone loves your retard finder, even the retards. Don't you love keyboard warriors? Coming from the guy that got raided by the FBI, I think we can trust that info. I got rated. Are you talking to me? I got rated. I did. I used it in your latest, and it cycled in a week. Nice. Okay, this is stupid. Why? Who in the hell? I mean, how stupid are you gonna be? I understand you're a thrill seeker, but who's gonna ride on a freaking mountain like this on a bicycle? And this guy, I don't know if it doesn't show him dying, but this guy died. So it says Andreas Tonelli, an Italian biker who lived life on the edge, just took his last ride, known for wild mountain stunts and stage travel videos and organizing epic bike trips. He died in a tragic fall in the Dolomites. I mean, who would? I mean, if you're stupid enough to ride a mountain bike, guess that's a mountain. No, that's not a mountain bike, right? Over stuff like this, that's just stupid. X Galaxy says, something I learned from my years on the road, they can search you anytime they want. Anytime. Oh, so a big tank like that they recommend 3 weeks to a month cycling it. If you don't so you can buy the live sand, and that's supposed to help you out. Oh, look at this. After being caught eating sugarcane, a baby elephant tried to hide behind a light pole. What's this? Puerto Rico governor just signed a law banning sex change surgery and puberty blockers for minors. Wow, and that's in Puerto Rico. Órale pues. Whoever this woman is, she just became the most iconic oh shit moment and meme template. Why? Is it because she sunburned the hell out of her face? Is that why? New Orleans. Tim Wall. Oh, good news for us. Tim Wall says he's not going to be running for president in 2028. Good. Good. DHS has canceled multiple Biden-era tax-funded grants worth $85 million. See, same stuff over and over again. These guys are just... See, these guys are making these posts just so they get likes. And look, he's losing likes. He's only getting 1,000 on that, and that was 4 hours ago. So people are not watching his ass anymore. He's trying to make more money. This is cool. Federal agent waves bye-bye to the illegal aliens as they get deported. Oh, that's hilarious. What about Alligator Alcatraz lawsuit says food portions are small and sometimes full of maggots, and the lights are kept on. Oh no. Well, that's what you get. She's still a good-looking woman. I'm not gonna lie, but she's becoming the AOC of the Conservative Party. Hate to break it to you, but all those dreamy galaxy pics, NASA edits them like your favorite influencer edits selfies. The James Webb Telescope doesn't snap Instagram-ready photos. It collects invisible stuff like X-rays.
I hate to break it to you, but space doesn't really look the way you think. Not like this, or this, and definitely not like this. Those stunning images of galaxies, nebulae, and stars, they're real, but not exactly as our eyes would see them. The truth is, most of the universe operates on wavelengths we can't perceive: infrared, ultraviolet,
So you
X-ray.
can't see them.
Telescopes like James Webb don't just take pictures. They collect data in invisible light. And to translate that data into something we can understand, NASA uses a process called false
I saw
color.
that, Gavin, but
No,
I don't know.
It's not to make
I didn't
them
really
pretty.
look into it
It's
yet.
to reveal the hidden structures, energies, and movements we'd otherwise.
And I don't like looking at space stuff. That sucks. White House is reporting pressure. Okay, the Bath and Body Works. Who cares? Tim Wall says that white men who voted for Donald Trump are toxic. Fight me. Wells Fargo is going down. Brianna, she's a cool person. Known her a little bit. Let's see if there's anything else. Grok 4 sets record for fastest AI adoption on PoE platform. Are we all gonna die? Are the robots and the machines gonna kill us all? Is Terminator gonna come true? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Would you risk everything, even your marriage, to build your dream? Have you ever seen the back of a Cybertruck? No. I don't like him. I got my Dodge Ram coming, so I'm happy. Statement from Marcio. Let me start by apologizing to my family, my wife, and our wonderful employees. Oh, this is that CEO who got in trouble. This I'm sure we'll find it. Let's see, where's the picture at? Hold on, we can search it over here. Oh, here it is, Coldplay. It's trending right now anyways. Let's find it. Yeah, this guy. Coldplay hasn't made a single in years. Last night they made 2. So this is the CEO. Let me see. Let's show you. Got to see the video though. The video is even better. Okay, here it is. Here's the video. Watch what happens.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy. I'm not quite sure. Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what?
Yeah, his wife is going to be taking a whole lot of his money. A whole lot of his money. Build a data center. Mark Zuckerberg built a data center in Georgia that uses so much water, residents nearby no longer have clean water. They now have to fill their toilets with buckets of water to flush and have nothing to drink. What the heck? Okay, let's see what this is. From the BBC, though.
I can't live in my home with half of my home functioning and no water, and I can't drink the water.
Just 400 meters away from Beverly Morris's home in rural Georgia, Meta, Instagram and Facebook's parent company, has built a giant data center. A private well is Beverly's only source of water. But since construction began on the data center, the well water has turned murky. The sediment you see, that's from her taps. And she says it wasn't there before.
The water won't come through.
Real quick, folks. Real quick. Just so you know, I'm a plumber. And most of the time when you have brown water, it's because you have galvanized piping. And the galvanized piping is getting full of rust and stuff like that. It doesn't mean it is from Meta, just so you know. But let me see if I can see their piping real quick.
Water lines to fill the toilet tank. So I have to fill it.
See, you notice they're not showing me.
It's plugged.
They're not showing me.
Beverly believes the construction is to blame, but Meta denies this.
No one should have to be
I'm not
afraid
sticking up
to
for
drink
Meta.
water. Not in this day. Not in this age.
Meta says it commissioned an independent study that found its data center operation had not adversely affected groundwater conditions in the area. But Beverly just isn't convinced.
Meta is a $1 trillion industry, and they're huge. To me,
this lady's just trying to make some money.
Like David and Goliath.
Data centers like this are being built around.
I'm a retired plumber. Trust me. She's got galvanized pipes, and that's where that stuff's coming. Trust me. But still, fuck Meta. And also, you know, so I lived in Madera, right? And you know, I live on a well right now where I'm at. We lived on well water in Madera. Grandpa's house had well water. And every time a brand new orchard would pop up, they would dig their well deeper than all the people surrounding it. So, like on Highway 145 in Madera, everybody, they put up a new orchard and they dug their well to like 450 feet when all the public people or the residents were on 100 feet, 200 feet. And so they sucked up all the water from lower than the other people. So they lost their water. So then most people didn't have any water there for a long time. And back then it was hard to get somebody to come drill out your well and make it lower. And very expensive. So I get it. It sucks when somebody who can come by and has the money to drill a deeper well than you, and they take up all the water. It's mostly like here in California, it's orchards and farms that do that kind of shit. It sucks. It sucks for anybody on a well. Oh my God. Can you believe this woman's 50-something? Is she 59 or is she in her 60s? I can't believe Kristi Noem is just so amazingly beautiful at her age. Tired of politicians getting up in front of the nation, advocating for foreign nations and foreign people and foreign languages. Our government is overrun with traitors that work to undermine. Oh, let's see who this is.
Señor presidente. El mismo
oh, as you're talking in Spanish. There you go. There's your Gavin Newsom for you. Trish Reagan, she's a redhead. That's why I think. Puerto Rico. Big beautiful wins for Alaska and the big beautiful bill. Oh man, too bad Boris isn't here tonight. No, I don't think Kristi Noem has had plastic surgery. She looks real, bro. She looks real. Looks real. And women, why do you get plastic surgery? Just live your age, right? You don't have to look like the 20-year-old person you used to be. You're making it worse by getting all that plastic surgery done. You are. Look at, I used to be in love with what's her name from King of Queens? Forget her name now. But now she looks like an alien. She looks like a freaking alien. Leah Remini, that's her name. Leah Remini looks like an alien now. Did Boris get affected by the earth? There was an earthquake up there? Hold on, let me text him. Text him real quick. Boris. Hey, after that earthquake. He's used to earthquakes. It's like us here in California. I just texted him. We'll see. We'll check it out. The Coast Guard reports seizing more than 242,000 pounds of cocaine since January. That's one drug I've never done. I've never done cocaine, never done heroin. I've done weed. Well, I guess I've done heroin, right? Because isn't my hydrocodones and my oxycodone, isn't that basically heroin? Oh, it was a 7.3 yesterday? Holy gee. I haven't seen Democrats this mad since Republicans freed their slaves for the first time. Who is this?
Good news, red states. You can now pick your own fruits and vegetables in the blazing hot sun for $5 an hour. Good news.
You're an idiot, lady. If I know farm workers, they make a whole hell of a lot more than $5 an hour. They make good money, actually. Have you ever seen a Mexican on payday? Or an illegal on payday? They go, and the farm labor truck. So here's how it works: you have a farm labor company who gives the labor to the farmers. The farmers pay the farm labor company, and then the farm labor company pays the illegals. And what happens is this: so every Friday or every payday, whatever they ever get paid, the farm labor van who drives them to and from work will give them all their paychecks. And on the way home, they'll stop at like a small little Mexican grocery store where they will cash your check for like 3, 4, 5%, whatever the percentage is. And then the farm labor truck driver gets like a percentage of it for driving them there. And you'll see them to get a big wad of cash. Then they go to Western Union or to one of these places where you can send money back to your country, and they send tons of money back to their country. And then they go home where they're living in a small, tiny apartment with like 20 or 30 other illegals. Or if they have their family here, they'll have like 3 or 4 families. I rented out my house before I moved in it. I was renting it out. And we had a family of illegals living in there. We thought it was one family. It was a 2-bedroom apartment. Come to find out, there was 5 families living in my little 2-bedroom apartment, or a 2-bedroom house. When we finally took over my house, it was full of, there was mold everywhere because each family was cooking in their bedrooms, right? It was just awful. It was awful. But they were making a lot of money. They drove brand new trucks. They had jewelry all over the place. You see them at Las Purgas, the swap meet. And they have tons of cash. They make a lot of freaking money. They make more money than you actually know. Yeah, Oxy is synthetic heroin. Thank you, Draw. Theory says we need our slaves to lower the bar for all others so everyone can be at 300% of poverty. But yeah, they make good money. Don't believe the hype. He claimed was kidnapped from. We already saw that. Once again, this guy his wife is gonna be. He just lost his wife. Next guy says, I replace it with 3/4 PEX. Seems to have a good flow rate. Will it last that long? Actually, PEX is really good. Now if you have the RV PEX, the old gray shit, that stuff sucks. But if you have the new PEX, So the red and blue PEX, it's okay. If you get the white stuff is the best you can get. So that, oh my gosh, what's the name of it? But it's expanded. So regular PEX, you put a ring on there, you crimp it, and it holds your plumbing together. The other PEX, what it does is, I forget the name of it, but you put the fitting in this tool, and now they have electric. But I used to have to pump it up, and it expands it, and then you stick the fitting in there, and then it shrinks down. That shit will never come loose. That's the greatest stuff. You're watching Gutfield, funny shit tonight. Right on, Graw. In other words, you need to make 200% more just to get up to poverty, so most you do get treated perfect. They make like, I think in California, when my cousin was working there a while ago, I was like, why you working in the farms, you know? Like, dude, I make more money there than I do what I was doing. Oh, let's see this.
For sure. So, what is a family that has a trans kid today? How are they getting treatment when it's banned? Is it like with abortion, where they can go to another state, or what are people actually doing that are facing this issue directly?
Sure, that's a good question. Yes, it is still legal for Texas transgender adolescents to receive gender-affirming care in other states. It's just really hard to get there. Thank goodness there are other organizations, both state organizations.
Some of you guys who have been with me for a long time, I was in Austin, Texas, and I met this gentleman whose wife took his kid to California because she was saying their son was a transgender girl. And she took his kid to California so that way he could transition his 7-year-old son. The son was telling dad, no, I don't want to I'm not a girl. But the mom was a liberal who wanted her son to be a transgender woman. And it's just, it's disgusting. It's just disgusting. Up-N-Or, that's what it's called. Up-N-Or PEX. If you get the Up-N-Or is the best stuff you can buy. If you get the crimp stuff, it's still good. You know? But Up-N-Or is the best. That's the name of it. This is what kids are learning in school in the UK. Would you be mad at? Wouldn't you be mad if they're teaching your kid a religion, especially Muslim religion, in their schools? But the UK has become they've become all they have now is Muslims. Now they've been letting so many Muslims in their country. It's just crazy. In fact, I saw a video. It was from the UK. Where was it? About this one. Oh, you see the new video that she's making? She's making rap videos for her TikTok now. That's what's her name? Rosa DeLauro. Okay, so this was in the UK, I'm guessing, because it sounds like they're British. Listen to this. Look what happens here.
No, please don't beg me. She's in an advanced state of pregnancy. It's quite common for pregnant ladies to travel overseas so that they can have the baby in whichever country to automatically get that passport. What's your final destination today?
No, today.
Today?
Today, London.
Okay.
But I'm going to US.
Yeah, London.
You're going to the US tomorrow, okay? When you went for your American visa, did you tell the visa officer that you were pregnant? You didn't? No. Okay. Is there any reason why you didn't tell the visa officer that you were pregnant?
It didn't come up.
It didn't come up. Okay, what I'm going to do is...
The woman is only 7 weeks away from giving birth, yet has decided to visit her sister in America, claiming she will return 3 weeks before her due
It says
date.
that you're fit to travel. Babies born in the UK don't automatically qualify for a British passport, but babies born in the US do automatically qualify for an American passport. So it's quite common for pregnant ladies to travel overseas so that they can have the baby in whichever country to automatically get that passport.
Sarah is suspicious of the woman's motive for travelling to the US via the UK, but she could also be in breach of airline regulations for travelling whilst pregnant.
When is she due?
5th of June.
When is her return?
16th of May. So she's got 3 weeks between her return date and her due date, which makes her 37 weeks pregnant, which is over every airline's limit.
The woman is in breach of the airline's policy, but as she has a valid US visa, Sarah must now contact the US Embassy.
Hi, it's Sarah. I'm at the
Boris
airport
is
at the
okay.
moment.
He just texted me.
I just
Boris
wondered
is
if you
okay.
could give a call to the American Embassy so that they can check an American visa for me. She's at the airport today, and she's in an advanced state of pregnancy. So if you can just give them a call and find out if they're happy with that, and if so, then we can let her travel.
It's minutes before the flight leaves, but whether or not the pregnant woman will be on board is up to the US Embassy.
Right, okay. All right, I'll do that then. Okay, thanks very much.
Think they're going to let her in or not?
Okay, that was the American Embassy, and they want to speak to her today.
The flight will be leaving without the pregnant woman.
Nice.
Now Sarah must tell her the news.
So what I've done is I've contacted the visa man and explained your situation. What he'd like to do is can you go back to the embassy here in Lagos, show him all this paperwork, and he'll want to speak to you. I'm sorry, I know it's frustrating, but if you can go back to him, because Madam,
I'm begging.
no, please don't beg me. Please don't beg me. No, Madam, please don't beg me.
The pregnant woman did not make it to the USA.
Yes.
When she failed to turn up at the American Embassy, her visa was cancelled.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, the visa man. The visa man. It's really about plastic pipe being forced to use. You can still use copper. Copper is still. I love copper. I'm a copper kind of guy. I mean, I built high-rise hotels all across this country, and everywhere I worked, it was all copper. It was all copper, cast iron. You know, because they say that rats won't eat the pecks. They still do. They still do. Rats cannot eat through copper. Rats cannot eat through cast iron. So, but the plastic stuff, they'll tell you, oh, the rats can't eat through it. No, you still do it. In fact, you know, there's a guy I watch from New York. In New York City, forces you still to do copper. I sometimes see him on Facebook. New York City. Why did I do that G face again? It's New York City something. New York City Hydro. He does a lot of reels. New York City Hydro, I think is what he's called. Hydro. Is that what his channel is called? Hydro NYC. Here you go. See, they still do a lot of copper there. This guy's kind of funny to watch. I like watching his videos.
PVC in maximum 2 bites, but they will break their little teeth off trying to bite through cast iron. So joke's on them, broski.
Oh, I picked the one he's talking about rats too. Hold on.
So they will chew right through PVC in maximum 2 bites, but they will break their little teeth off trying to bite through cast iron. So joke's on them, broski. So they will chew right through PVC in maximum 2 bites.
Because in New York City, they got bad issues with let's see where he's putting in dude. So even in New York City, so that's not New York. They actually have to solder on their pipes in New York City. For the drain pipes, it has to be in brass. It's insane. Let me see one of his drains that he'll show you what he's doing on the drains. Like here, he's working in copper.
From shutoffs under the vanity too, but I didn't initially charge to run an extra 40 feet of copper piping. It wasn't even a straight run. We had to go through 2 walls full of bathroom shutoffs under the vanity.
Yeah, I like watching him. As a retired plumber, I like watching this dude. Let's show when he's putting in the vanity. Oh, oh my gosh, you can definitely tell a homeowner did it. Or maybe a handyman. Where's one of your vanities you can put in broski? He likes saying broskis. Okay, so this is a boiler. That's a boiler. All right, I want to show you guys something on this one.
Yo.
So as a high rise, you know, I used to build high rise hotels. Okay. Looking at this, This is the drain, and this is the vent. I mean, this is the vent, and this is the drain. Do you know how I know? Because I was taught that you put all your letters facing out when it's the vent. You put all your letters facing in when it's the drain. That's how I know that this is the vent and this is the drain. That's the proper way to do it.
Oh, yo, what's up? I haven't been able to post roughing videos because
See how that's the drain? See how that's the drain? How did I know it? I told you it was the drain before I even saw the video.
honestly, I've been too busy actually doing the work. This is one of the projects that we're...
That's a little bit about plumbing. I'm trying to show you where he does the vanity. I want to see a vanity. I guess it's going to show me the same videos over and over again. Oh, well. Anyways, we're not talking plumber here. We're not talking plumbing here. You did your house wrong. Why? How did you do your house? Did you do it in plastic? ABS is good, but copper's better. What I like... So, why they like doing plastic now? Oh my goodness. The PEX. So why they like doing PEX is I can run a whole entire house of PEX in a day. Whereas if you want to run it in copper, it'll take you a couple days. It's just, it saves a lot of time. The parts are cheaper. I don't know anybody that works for ICE that is ashamed of what they do. Let's see what this says.
Something better with your life. Tell me your response to that. You know?
I haven't met anybody that works for ICE that is ashamed of what they do. We're all proud law enforcement officers and the hardest working people I've ever met in my life. And I'm kind of young, but I've had several different jobs.
Yep,
and from did a little bit of construction before to
that's not silver solder though.
And the hardest
that's
working people I've ever met work for this agency.
Silver solder is a rod. Okay, so if you're using a rod, then that's silver solder, and you don't use flux on silver solder. It already has flux inside of it. You're just talking about regular solder that you gotta add flux. Watch. So silver solder is actually called brazing. Silver solder versus solder. Here we go. This guy has a whole entire video.
You deserve the best. At Harbor Freight, you can afford it. We design our own.
Hi, I'm Paweł Spychalski, and
okay, so this is like solder for electrical. That's solder for electrical. That's not even fucking regular. That's tinning solder for electrical. This is, let's see.
Now I'm.
Oh yeah. So he's not even doing that. That's not plumbing shit. Hard soldering versus soft soldering. I guess that's probably what they're talking about here.
You pick me up. Yes, you did. When nobody else would.
Sorry for those of you not wanting to see plumbing stuff. And of course. How about this? We'll say brazing. Brazing versus solder.
Depends upon the joints being clean, and this is a good application.
Are they actually going to show us? They're actually going to show us.
And does the you don't need to use the flux straight here using just an eminently cheap, available from most DIY stores, propane based.
So this is a stick of silver solder here. It's really expensive. It's more expensive than anything, but it's already got flux in there, so you never put flux on there. It looks like he's about to silver solder this, and I can't believe he's using MAP gas to do it. Yeah, he's going to use MAP gas.
So if we heat up here, the
okay. So anyway, so the solder follows the heat. So if you're doing silver solder, you're going to put it in there. But what you do is you heat down here, and you bring it down. You got to bring it down, otherwise it's not going to go all the way through. Let's see how good of a job.
Brazing alloy will try to run up.
Let's see how good of a job it is.
Moving the
way too high.
And the flame all the way round to generator.
Way too high already.
And the black is the copper oxide that's forming when the air is being allowed in. When the flame's there, it actually is
See him actually
we're
doing
looking here at the it's
There we go. He's
starting
got
to
it hot
go
enough
cherry
now.
red. As I move the flame away, you can see it better. So what I'm going to do is get it up to about that heat and apply.
So see how he's heating way up here? He's fucking up. He's fucking up. You got to heat down here. You got to drag the solder in. You got to push it in.
A bit of rod around the back, and it pulls it round the front. Remove the heat.
See, that's not a good silver solder job. You gotta do it down here, bro.
And then let it cool.
You notice he's not
naturally.
going to test it.
If you quench cool that too quickly,
You notice
you
he's
could
not gonna
risk
test
breaking the braze joint. Once it's cooled,
Dumbass. He's a dumbass. That's the problem. People, you want to watch stuff on YouTube and learn how to do it. He's not teaching you right. I guarantee you. I built more high-rise hotels than I can even imagine. I have a medical gas card, because I was actually, medical gas is it's still brazing like that, but you got to run nitrogen. You got to purge the line with nitrogen because you can't have anything inside the pipe, so you're running nitrogen through there. So while you're soldering, it blows all the flakes and stuff out of there, so that way nobody will ever breathe in fucking any dirt and stuff. So yeah. SNAP EBT food stamp benefits accepted here. What are your guys' thoughts on this? Uh-oh. Why is it black? Am I not live anymore? Or is it just my thing? My phone went all black. That's what she said. Well, let me start it over again. Nope, we're there. Okay, we're there. We're there. You know what? Let me find it. Let me find my other drive here real quick. Where's my other drive? I got way too much shit on my desk right now. Okay, how many terabytes is it? Nope, that's only 1 terabyte. It's not on that drive. It's not on that hard drive. It's over here somewhere. I just had it plugged in the other day. Where are you, external hard drive? Damn it. Nope. Nope, nope. All right, hold on. Let me see. Let me see if it's on my old Facebook page or my new Facebook page. Let me go to my Facebook page. Because I lost my other Facebook page a long time ago. Album. Let's go to album. Nope, I don't have album. So I don't think I'm going to have my work pictures on here. Son of a biscuit. I know it's not on that hard drive. Where are you? Sorry, guys. I got to clean up my house a little bit. I'm lazy. I'm flojo. Damn it. Because I got all these pictures of all the hotels I used to work, and it shows me. It'll show me. Oh, wait, you know what? I know where it is. So let's search my photos. Because there's a photo of when I was in an actual magazine. I was in a magazine a long time ago. And, look at that. There's me and John Force. John Force. Mostly pictures of me and Donnie here. Let me find it. There's Donnie with, so this is Ashley Babbitt's mom. That's Ashley Babbitt's mom was all loving on Donnie. All right, hold on. This is my good friend Linda Hanna. Her and her husband are the most amazing friends you can ever have. Donnie went to Whataburger in Texas. Where is it? Now I gotta find it. There's me and Alex Jones. That was me on the Capitol, January 6th. Look at this. This is these are when I was a baby. See my torture devices? You see my torture devices that they had me? That's my mom. That's my mom. See my torture devices? I was in a full body cast and they had to keep my legs separated. See my cast? See the casting up there? The casting? It goes all the way up to here. I call them my torture devices. Yeah, Whataburger's good. There's that picture I was telling you about, Gavin, yesterday, me and Kevin Kiley. There's that picture. Remember Donnie's 3rd birthday? He got a big old huge steak. I gotta get him a steak again. His birthday's coming up. Birthday's coming up in November. We're me and Joe Biggs, me and Enrique, me and Rufio. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, you guys want to see Sneaky Pete? You ever wonder what Sneaky Pete looks like? There's Sneaky Pete. There's Sneaky Pete. That was in Atlanta, Georgia. That was in Atlanta. For all you NASCAR fans, oh, I forget her name. What was her name? We took a whole bunch of pictures together. So there's John Force. Why can't I think of his name? He married one of John Force's daughters. There's Brittany Force, or the other Force. Antron Brown. I wanted to meet him so bad. And then Steve Torrance. Good race car drivers. There's me and my mom. I was a little kid. Just a little baby. You guys want to see what Andy from Colorado looks like? There's Andy from Colorado. This was in Nevada. We went to Las Vegas together. Twice, I think we went to Las Vegas together. I think. Okay, I'm going to find this video. Here, you guys want to see what I looked like when I was 15 years old? Yes, that is me when I was 15 years old. That was me when I was 15 years old. All right, let me find when I was brazing. Oh, for those of you that don't believe how much I got paid, look, block $102 an hour. That's how much I was making. Look, 31 hours was $3,200. Plumbing and heating. It is true. I don't lie about how much I was making. All right, where is it? There's Dr. Peter McCullough. You guys like Dr. Peter McCullough? Or Dr. Artis? Brian Artis? That was a cool day. And yes, Dave from Storage Wars knows who he knows Donnie and me. Cool dude. So that club I'm in called Clampers. He's a clamper. That's why he always wears a red shirt from Pawn Stars. The Beard of Knowledge. Okay, I guess I don't have the pictures up. Damn it. Thought I posted it up here. Okay. I guess not. Look again. Look again. This was me at Disneyland. This was like 1996 or something like that. She was from Texas. They were from Texas. They were from not Pecos, Texas. Forget. Gosh darn it, where is it? I know I posted it on X one day. This is when I ran for Madera County Supervisor. Long time ago. I'm looking for the brazing pictures. Brazing pictures. One of my favorite hats. That is my favorite hat. And we got that one. My buddy makes those. Where the hell? Oh, you guys want to see Hope? There's Hope. There's Hope. I was in Ohio. This was in the DC courthouse. She was upset, so Donnie was making her feel good. She was crying. Okay, where is it? Is it? Me off. Don't you hate it when you can't find something you're looking for? Where are you? I probably went right by it. I know I posted it on my Facebook page. There's me and Agnes Gibney. She's like my second mother. She's an awesome, amazing person. Like my second. Where the heck is it? Damn it. And yes, I am a very good student. I did have a 4.0 in college. I can prove it. It's not up here. What the? Pisses me off. This is when I was in Bryson Gray's video. That was taken in DC. What the fuck did I do this for? Sorry, Facebook dating. I'm not into dudes. Oh yeah, they recommended this person for me in Facebook dating. No. Okay, where is the video? The picture of me? Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! I know it's in here. I was in a magazine, dude. My plumbing skills, but they actually show me. They show me working, so you can see me brazing in it. Oh, this is some drunk girl I met in Vegas. She kissed me, and then she added me on Instagram and has pictures of her and her boyfriend all over the place. Nope, I can't find it. Oh well. Son of a bitch, I'm sorry. I won't look. I'll find it. It's in my other thing. Yeah, Donnie is cool, isn't he? I love Donnie. You were what, in Vegas? I go to Vegas like every couple of months. I'm always in Vegas. All right, guys. You know what? It's almost 9 o'clock. Time for Gavin to go to bed. Time for me to go eat dinner. Did I hit it? No. No. Nope. Not at all. Dude, I'm too crippled anymore. All the issues that I have with my body, it's not fair to date somebody. I'm not going to do it. Oh, by the way, Gavin, are you still here? Gavin, you know, I normally, from Costco, I normally buy the Wagyu ground beef, and it's delicious. And this time I tried the, there's a organic grass-fed beef that's in the same packages right next to the Wagyu beef. I like that better, actually. I like that better. I like that a lot better. Right on, guys. We're gonna get going. We'll play my old song. Oops. Oh, it doesn't work anymore? This is the old Eddie Block Film Show.
You are now witnessing the Eddie Block and Joe Coco Show. Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Joe Coco on the side, ready, let's go.
Yep, we're gonna get going, guys. Catch y'all later. I'll find that drive, and X Galaxy, I'll show you about it. Oh yeah, you're still here? Okay.
Eddie Block and Joe Coco are great hosts, so we got 50 miles for the trolls. Let's roll. Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show.
Catch you later. Hold on, let me see what Boris said. Let me let you know what Boris said.
If you agree or disagree, let them know.
Oh no, he didn't respond.
We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and Joe Coco are great hosts.
Good night, y'all.
Let's roll.
Oh, you have to try it? Yeah, it's good, bro. It's really good. Hold on. I'll show you what it looks like.
Mr. Nice Guy looking heavy, I might try it. Maddie, Courtney, and Evil Knievel. We all know the Lord is coming back for his people. Come get some change. Yeah, trade for Trump. We all love Willow Pie. Brick got the plug. Let's go to Kim Toe. I got to say hello. Kim Julius, Newman, Riggle Brothers, me Vato. Emily Graham, got the link on like Pronto. Jim Bob's
I like this stuff. It's really good.
Gene Spratt and Gene Smith, don't confuse them. Boris might snap off, he's sick of this looting. Richard will pull up and give retribution.
Alright, guys. Catch y'all tomorrow. Catch y'all tomorrow. Enjoy it. Yo, we don't play around.